We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do, Ellen.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog on!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do, Ellen.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog on!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do, Ellen.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog on!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do, Ellen.
Cute.
saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still
Cute.
vassal slaves.
Not cute.
We're just in prettier cages.
Oh, oops.
Oh, Megan.
I'm not cute.
Getting started.
I'm not. I'm not cute. No. Not sure, not cute.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to welcome to another bit of a... Not cute. Well, welcome to another you know, late night stream for us, you know, as this seems to be the case for a lot of times. We're diving into something we haven't seen in a while, though. Not yet. We're diving into something we haven't seen in a while, though, because I think the last DLC, not yet. I think the last DLC came out like, oh my god, I don't remember how long it's been since then. Actually, it's definitely been at least a few months. No, not true. Not gonna do that. Yeah, it's definitely been like at least a fair share of months since the last DLC came out. So it's unfortunate that you know, I think I mentioned this last time, but you know, that they realized that the you know, the new DLC they're going to be actually I'll get back to that in a second. There's I think the last DLC came out like last year actually, maybe. What would have been that? It was the Bits of Your Life one. And we did roughly whatever it was released. So honestly, this who knows. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, the good news is that you know, the final piece of DLC came out. This is the time loop. It's I've not seen like any template footage from this. I've only my own kind of experience with this whole thing is the announcement trailer and all that. So I think they like after we finished the last DLC they did a trailer for this one. So that's pretty much like the only stuff I've seen from that. I'll admit with like how big the file size is for this game. I pretty much like once I, you know, got to playing through like I did the like off stream, I kind of uninstalled it to just save other things. But it's probably the case with this too. I imagine like once you're with the stream, because I did end up having to like get rid of a couple other games just to be able to make room for this. So I'm looking forward to getting through this. But I think it's gonna be fun. That'd be interesting. But yeah, that's the plan. And check out DLC. Not super sure if they were gonna like get through it, because from what I've seen, apparently this DLC is like 5 hours long. So well, not get through all of it, but sure we did like that general idea what's going on with this. I think we probably finish off it off stream now. Maybe, who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's fun. So let's see who is here. All right, welcome in, Rat, Sparky. Welcome in, Snaps, welcome in, Cap Voltage, and Vic Piper. Hello, welcome in. And I think that is pretty much everybody. So let's just go into start with this. All right, play. Actually, let me do some adjusting first. Let's see. Graphics. Just place on sale on Xbox, Game Station, Discord. Yeah, I saw that actually. I've considered it. I think I'm definitely considering it actually. So it seems promising. I'll think about it. Yeah, well, we'll try this. Yeah, well, we'll try this. See what comes up with this. All right. Do this. I was looking at the page for that. So it sounds like $60. So I'm not like super excited to get it, but yeah, maybe the future might give it a shot. So. All right. Ooh. Wonder how long we make this actually. Ah, damn it. Okay. It's fine. Oh well. All right. So that's spending for yourself just easily. Let's do intern. Don't make it like too hard though.
1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran.
I just don't make sense of that though. It's like. I mean, interesting though, but still, who knows? Unless the person still a true answer for Josh's happiness. It totally it feels like someone's gonna put up with that. I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, who knows? Who knows though? Yeah, so probably from what I've seen, the preparedness takes place between the second and third thing, the second, third you know, news broadcasts.
Winston, lovely of you to volunteer for an all-nighter.
Why, thank you for that.
For the first section, but then I'm off.
Okay, so there's all to get us going though.
Johnson and his jazz fandango.
Well, that's fun.
Stuff for this one. Keep the show on the road and keep the edits snappy. Should be a big night.
Sounds like a promise though. I'd like that.
1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one has turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat...
I should have that mentioning though, but honestly, who knows though.
...conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out.
That's all the kind of excessive amount of stuff though, I think.
Remember.
If you could just sit here, please, Dr. Magnus. The host will be with you shortly.
Not as much as probably gonna do though, but still, who knows?
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
Don't like it. Gives me heebie-jeebies.
What does science?
Not true.
Don't like it.
What doesn't Colin like?
Science, apparently.
Oh, good job there's nothing.
Not true.
Jeremy, this is Dr. Charles Magnus.
Is he though? Jeremy Dawson, professional cynic.
All the best.
But there for the shout out too.
Just being modest, he's also a curmudgeon.
On the word of the day calendar.
Oh, sorry I'm late, phone.
Not so much surprised they do that. Still, who knows?
Doctor, apparently.
Either is fine.
Unless you mean surgery.
Oh, yes, we gotta
Pardon?
start over here probably.
In 5,
Yeah, okay, we're gonna start with this.
3.
Okay, this is promising now.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 13th of March 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news team.
Nestled in the sleepy hills of
Get rid of
Chippenham,
that.
Dr. Charles Magnus and his ultimate...
So we'll say that this thing's just all kind of lots if you hear that, so don't deal with that.
They claim their euphoria device will raise overall happiness.
It's like the Lord's game. It's basically just like you know there's
We'll plan out the schedule throughout the
yeah there's like a actually let me pause a second just to focus on this. So basically, Lord's game is that you're either hired at the local news station, and you basically just spend most of your time just like you know editing news stations, switch the right cameras, and make sure everything goes smoothly. But the whole like background of this is that apparently that there's like this it's what weird political party called Advance that won the recent election. And yeah, the idea is that you have a choice between either play nice, do broadcasting their propaganda and all that, or just show them something else if they make it look ridiculous and lowering that they're like they're lowering their approval rating, I guess you can say. But that's still kind of the idea then. Plus you're also trying to, just live life with their family and hope that you can survive and all that. So yeah, I think that's basically what it is. Then again, it has been like over a year since the last played the main game though, so I don't remember the exact story. But I think it's still pretty close to what I can get with that though. It just seems something. Alright.
Around the country to report live on whether the device has brought a smile to your faces.
We'll have guests from the world of science, politics, and entertainment, and of course, those all-important results.
So don't move that dial, stick with Channel 1 all evening as we bring you The Night of Smiles.
So we don't have to with this, no problem. I'll say, yeah, let me know if it needs just the volume, actually. It does, it's not a lot of me, but we'll see what happens. Since I just resaw this game, the settings might be a little off. Probably shouldn't be too bad, so I'm kind of hoping. Okay.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass experiment of its type.
Sounds fun though.
Let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining
So
us.
doing territory though, actually. This is hey.
Of the Happiness
That's it.
Collective, as I understand it.
Yes, that's right.
So how's that work?
Not much to say, probably? Okay, fine.
Of a collective.
Well, I suppose...
Dr. Magnus, how does your Euphoria device work?
Oh, that's simple. I just get my assistant Chester to push the big red button.
Okay, that seems not simple though.
It makes people happier, Mr. Donaldson.
Yes, and how does it do that?
Well, some of that information is proprietary, but
Okay.
I'll try and explain the basics.
Oh, well, we've not got long now, Doc, so try not to get too into the weeds.
I mean, just to let you guys know that I've done this line too, so it's gonna be everything we do.
A particle
So
is
it's gonna be
also a
interesting.
wave, and a wave is, if you like, a note. And we all vibrate at different notes depending on our mood. Happier people vibrate at a higher frequency than sad people, for example.
Seems a little weird, but you know, that's what you do.
In music, there's a concept called resonance. When a note on a piano is played, corresponding strings also sound. They
I guess who knows?
vibrate in resonance. Are you following me so far?
Yes, I have an O-level in music.
I can't judge that, but we'll see what we got with that.
In both.
Oh.
Well, the Euphoria device works in much the same way. The machine generates a note that represents happiness, and all the people and the animals resonate with that note and feel happier.
That seems a little too simple.
Measure.
I don't know if they were sure though, but you know, who knows?
At least that's the hope.
So, what you're saying is that for unprecedented amounts of public money, running into the tens of millions...
Yeah, this we're playing a little too much with that, honestly.
It only plays one note.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very powerful note. And this is the only instrument that can play it.
I guess that makes sense.
Less than a minute to go now. So while we go and get set up with Chester and yourself over at the Euphoria device, we can go live to the new Advance HQ for a special message from the Prime Ministers, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury.
Okay.
Good evening.
Sounds kind of nice though.
On behalf of Advance, Julie and I just wanted to wish all of you the very best of luck with tonight's groundbreaking experiment.
This sounds fun though. It's kind of like that idea, honestly.
Knew it deserved to be funded. After all, what could possibly be better than increased happiness?
Yeah, we could be happy. Why not?
I was a little skeptical, but the lab results are promising, and I'm reliably informed it'll even work on this sea.
Wow, that's surprising though, actually.
A big well done from us to Dr. Magnus and the entire team at the Happiness Collective.
So, as my old man used to say, it's time to stop twatting about and get the gimlet frothing.
Wow.
It's like a side. It's like a side thing.
Fantastic. The
Oh, that's what it is right now.
And of course, with
It's supposed to just like a side story. Apparently, it's like this weird time thing. I know what the deal with that is, honestly. But
Chester Mims, 24. My allergies include nuts, macrame furniture, and liquids with a viscosity over 200 centipoise. I've been Dr. Magnus's assistant for
3 very long.
we'll also see how that goes, though.
man.
Well, that's enough lab banter for now. Let's see if this ridiculous contraption actually works, shall we?
Oh, let's go for it.
I think we can get a counter on the screen. And we're going in 10, 9, 8.
Did keep showing up, apparently.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is not great.
Winston, I can sense movement down there. I know you're stuck in this with me. Now, it's just a guess, but I think time itself has frozen.
That's interesting, actually.
This press in case of emergency button the scientist gave me started flashing. And I think it corresponds with the one you have down there in the broadcast room.
Where would that be, though?
Weird-looking machine to your
Oh, okay, this thing, okay.
Mine now, and let's see if that gets yours working.
Oh, there we go. Boom. Well, that's kind of fun. I don't like the idea of that so far, though. Yeah, we seem to kind of be stuck in a time loop, so it's kind of the idea, though, actually.
I'll be with you for the first section, but then I'm off. Got tickets for smiling Toots Johnson and his jazz fandango.
I know it sounds like we've seen that, though, actually.
Does this all seem a little familiar to you, Alex?
A little bit.
For the last few hours, I've been having a weird sensation of deja vu. Strange.
Yeah.
Maybe I need a
Not as much I can do, though. That's alright.
Well, good luck with the show.
I've told you
But you know.
1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one has turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my
Yeah, that's it seems like probably a lot of that. I'm surprised. But you know, who knows? See what happens.
Honestly, I don't see why it's so hard for you to remember.
If you could just
Hang on, this is extremely familiar.
Not you.
Sorry. Leave that alone, please, Colin.
I don't like it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What does science?
Yeah, this whole big thing is a little weird, but you know, who knows?
Jeremy, this is Dr. Charles Magnus.
Is he though? Jeremy
Yeah,
is
okay.
a professional cynic.
All the best minds are.
He's just being modest. He's also a curmudgeon.
Okay. What's much we know about still?
Professor Magnus.
Doctor, apparently.
Either is fine.
Unless you mean surgery.
I beg your pardon?
Lovely to have you.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your National Nightly News team.
In a laboratory nestled in the sleepy hills of
Yeah, there's I think so much to with this, but we'll see what can happen later. But
Okay, we are definitely doing the same thing again, Winston. And I didn't enjoy it much the first time, much as I hate to admit it, because, and I want to make this absolutely clear, I hate science fiction.
I mean, I think that's just for you though. But you know, who knows?
And we appear to be repeating ourselves. If only there were a name for such a phenomenon, when time seems to be looping.
We call it the time loop, maybe.
Can't think of anything. Maybe it'll come to me later.
Smiles.
Probably should put the right word with this, but you know,
We'll call this a time loop.
it's okay. It's too much simple though. That would explain that.
Yes, time loop. Time loop. Time. Bit boring, isn't it, Winston?
Thank you. I'll do that right now.
Which is snappy and totally original. But you know, this, just watching the same thing.
Watching over and over again, expecting different results. Ooh.
Push it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
It's made your big button light up. Push your big red button, Alex, and let's see what it does.
Sure.
Okay, so your button also stops time. Interesting.
That is. Ugh. Kind of weird though.
Science fiction nonsense to understand what's happening here. We're clearly going to keep
Except for the voice blinking though.
until we find a way to break the loop. God, I hope we don't have to go on a journey of self-discovery.
That's probably not the last one I need though, but still.
That lead to personal growth. I have a gig to get to. Leave this with me. I have a brilliant idea.
I'm not sure if it'll work though, but able to start with that.
Again, and leave the rest to me.
Okay. Boop. Why not? Give it a shot. Oh, that restarted again. Ah, man. That's kind of fortunate though, but you know, we'll give it a shot, I guess.
Winston, back with me now. While I was waiting for you to get back to me in the loop, I enacted the solution to our...
So they're doing the loop of like different places, though, apparently?
There is absolutely no way that button will be pressed again, so the loop won't repeat, and the ghastly problem has been nipped in the bud before anything too ridiculous happens.
Okay.
I don't want to brag here, Alex, but the solution I found is as elegant as it is simple.
Okay. I'm just have to promise it though, I think.
Have struggled even to conceive of such a notion, but to me, Bob Bozeman, it was as obvious as wearing a tie on a Sunday afternoon.
I guess that makes nice sense though. Still.
Unplugged the machine.
Watch and learn. I've told you 1,000 times.
So it's not going to work the first place then? It's still not going to work though, who knows?
The worrying number of
okay, so
under my left
we
arm.
can keep that going there.
Childhood sweetheart married my best friend. The age my cat was when I ran him over. The number of conversations.
So I think remember that being a thing that in the last DLC too is that we have this little thing right here. So we don't have to worry about the
Dr. Magnus, the host
about the first thing anyway. So that's good.
Sorry, Dr. Magnus.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
There's something wrong here.
No, it's fine, Colin.
You can feel
Are they sure?
Is this like the day that
Oh,
you
I think
feel
he
that
just
the
them being plugged actually.
No, this is different. Something's fizzing.
Yeah, I see. How's that plugged actually? Oh, no, there he did. He did.
My plan! It was foolproof.
Is it should just take them one of the plugs then? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it should have just took the other side of the plug then. It would save some trouble though. Yeah, see you're right here. I'll take this in. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Okay, this is then with that. Okay. Cancel the show or phone in a bomb scare. Ew, jeez. I'm gonna try. Let's see. We can try finding the bomb scare. It's probably something else though, but still, go with that. Okay. The fact that it's just him saying that, but you know, we'll see. Boop. Yeah, we're gonna hear a lot, that's for sure, but you know, who knows? So you have to put an actual bomb, apparently? Huh. Hmm. Oh, so that hasn't even started then? Okay. Oh yeah, nobody's in there. Actually, who's that guy? As far as he hasn't looked like the back credit yet, that's definitely something different. Huh. What is he doing? Oh, the part the part didn't pin the button in the pets. Okay. It's your idea. Come on. Yeah, I hit the button. Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, let's do it then. Cancel show. Yeah, actually, that makes sense for it to just cancel the show, though, so it kind of will work. Boop. Go boop. Also, the beep phone doing that sometimes. You know it is then. Come on, hurry up. There we go. I know this is pretty exciting to load a bit. Kind of makes sense, but you know, who knows. It's important? Okay, this kind of makes sense then.
No,
who knows?
They take it very seriously.
Oh, of course they do.
Apparently, they hate each other.
Oh, of course they do.
Bad blood.
They sound like an awful rock album.
Sorry, I'm late. Furball.
Oh, jeez.
They do. They
Let's go to
absolutely hate each other.
Oh.
Fun.
Well,
Must be interesting though, that's for sure though.
Defected to Hammerman's lot on Channel 3. I think Bozeman should be congratulated on possibly finding something that's even worse.
He's not a cat person.
I'm not a pet person.
I always assumed you'd keep fish.
Domestic parasites.
10 seconds.
Fish?
No.
I mean, it's why not though, it's like...
That's what the crew call you.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, viewers of Channel
Oh, wait,
5,
that.
and welcome to this National Nightly News special event.
Tonight, for one night only, we're bringing you everything you need to know about this year's Cat Football Cup final.
I want to see what this is about though, actually. It seems kind of interesting.
Even the star players. Not quite sure how it's going to work, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, let's do that.
A team of reporters have been tucked away up and down the country to bring you live reactions and pre-match fever.
And, of course, at 9 we'll have all the action of the match itself. Live. Right here on Channel 1.
Oh, that sounds like Jojo like that.
It's going to be perfect. On Channel 1.
Oh my god, I'm seeing Dinosaur though. Something. Oh my god, man. Just turn it down just a bit there, because it's really loud. I'm not sure what super matters though, but we'll start that. But they actually did convince them to do all that stuff though. Let's see what we got though, who knows. Seems like they're promising though, but who knows.
Welcome back. I'm delighted to be joined by the two coaches of tonight's cat football final. And I believe you're also the managers.
And the owners.
Yes.
And I would imagine most of the spectators.
Yeah, no thanks.
Snippety whippet, Felicity Snippety whippet. I am the manager, coach, owner, spiritual guide, and muse for my.
As if the approach is just a lot of hats there. I just don't have to myself that.
Big paws.
That's a name that gives you pause for thought.
It's a family name, actually.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Paws have legacy, unlike those so-called fluffers.
The Slingtown Fluffers have plied their skills against superior teams than yours.
It's very impressive, like this to be a thing, just have like cat football all of a sudden there.
Felicity, as well you know.
It's a cat name, man. It's a cat name.
Well, let's just take a moment to breathe. I can see we're both keen competitors, but let's try and keep a friendly atmosphere.
Of course, apologies.
Oh dear lord. It's what they've been up to my cat on so bad. I'd be surprised that case though.
Of the Cat Football Cup. A man more sinned against than sinning.
Okay.
The big paws will hold the cup. We've been training all season and we're not slowing down at the finish line.
Especially with this though, it's like, but
chance of winning the cup as Professor Tittles does of winning a beauty pageant.
You take that back. You know Professor Tittles only sprouted that blemish because you tried to poison him.
I would never, ever harm a cat. They are divine.
Well, it wasn't like one of our cast though. Somebody else's, I bet.
You should strive.
Oh man. Okay, I think it's been interesting so far. They're kind of taking this. I think prefer to see what happens like later though, but still, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be interesting though, that's for sure. Jeez. Why is that? I have to wait a second on the fight side though, but yeah, don't worry about like too much though. This seems something that's my word. Who knows? Everybody knows at the point though. Actually, audio. Let's turn this guy up a little bit. Yeah, let's turn him up to 80. There we go. So those are on, so that's good. Cool. Yep, sounds good. Visibility. Sorry, I'd like to mess with some good stuff here. Time. Okay. Yeah, I think we should be mostly be good like after this though. But it's kind of hard to say for sure. But you know, who knows? Who really knows though? All right, just give it a second. Yeah, definitely we should it's like missing stuff from the outbreaks though. That's kind of the important part. All right, there we go. Welcome back. And we did the back end game.
I think the sprightly Mercutio I performed in my mess-bent youth would beg to disagree. Besides, your centre-forward has mange.
Oh, have you glanced at your team recently? They're more verbal than fancy footwork, and their teamwork is so chaotic it's like playing against dogs.
Really?
Take that.
It's for life apparently with these.
In fact, I'll go further. Your
team
is disorganized and matted. You'd have
damn, there's a fight words actually.
Well, we seem to be a whisker away from a fist fight.
Will you stop with the cat puns?
If we could all just calm down, please.
Can't stop meow. I've got too many of these.
So,
it's much better at the list those over on card though, I bet.
Cats. They're pointless, really, aren't they?
Oh. Husband's actual solution?
They must have done the experiment on one of our competitor channels. Shame.
Well, that's annoying.
Looking forward to taking a hammer to that bloody machine.
Hmm.
Oh, I was right. It turns out that when I turned down the Euphoria...
Oh, stuff else over here too. Okay.
Channel 3 decided they'd make room.
Oh, that's good.
Went ahead as planned. And, well...
Guess I'd throw the channels then.
That red button, we may be stuck here forever. But
Hmm.
assuming we're not, let's talk about next time round. I suppose if we're going to be stuck here, we may as well get to know each other.
You know, I still hate you though, so that's that kind of thing though.
You know that I like mushrooms.
Oh god, really?
Also, things like the feeling of dew on your face.
So it sounds like that awful though, but I guess who knows for sure though.
Or a brisk autumn morn. Although, to be honest, some of those I can kind of take or leave.
Wait, I see that thing.
Here's another one. Did you know that I love the sound of smooth jazz?
I mean, honestly, who doesn't? I mean, I'll say that we can play about a little bit of smooth jazz though. You know, don't have to be.
Listen, I have a question for you. Do you like the feeling when a man you don't know particularly well brushes against you in the corridor and suddenly you feel a stirring in the...
Okay. I feel so like they're gonna confess something, but I think we're not gonna be able to see it, at least for now though. We'll see what happens. See what that time comes up. Oh, did I think we're a little bit to see what this actual solution is? Probably not until the next one, I bet. Well, I'd be kind of surprised. Still.
Oh, thank goodness. You were starting to get a little strange there, Alex.
I mean, as opposed to you, though? That's the big question, though. Not to think about it. Actually, not so he does, though.
Times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps.
But you know.
The date my
What's much we're gonna do about it still?
My machine covered up.
If you could just sit here, please, Dr.
Someone
Magnus.
has covered up my machine. You there?
Who, me?
Why have you covered up my device?
Not me, mate. I do sound. I agree, though. It just feels wrong, doesn't it?
There's nothing suspicious.
It's been nothing that bad, though. I don't know what you're trying to ask for this.
Really? Can I?
Oh, if you must. Try not to injure yourself.
Yes.
Everything set?
Just a small change. We're going to do a big reveal.
Sorry, I'm late. Leaky gusset. Where do you want me?
Over there with Chester.
Chester
Huh.
24. My favourite odours are cinnamon, pine leaves, and of course, aging yogurt.
I mean, it's a bit of saying that, but, you know, what can you do?
Gives it a good nose.
He takes personality advice from women's magazines.
Okay.
Artist that did that.
Really?
She's
So, who's opening?
Just trim it down and throw it to Megan.
I'm only joking. She's not dead. Probably just unemployed.
Consider it true.
This would be it anyway, so it makes sense for us.
She could be dead. I wouldn't know.
Going in
You
5,
scare me.
4, 3.
Good evening. It's March the 13th, 1985, and you join us for a National Nightly News special event. Dr. Charles Magnus and his tritely named team have been building a machine which they claim will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Sounds ludicrous to me. Megan?
Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy. I am here with Chester Mims, Dr. Magnus's assistant.
Right-hand man.
Sorry?
Okay, this is what the was down.
Right-hand man.
Alright, nice one, Pepper. Thanks for stopping in.
Sometimes.
Well, Chester, without any further ado, let's unveil this Euphoria device. I'm excited, actually. You excited, Chester?
I should perfect with I'll be like that.
Okay, let's go for it, everybody. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Say, Chester.
It's a little larger than I anticipated.
Is it? They'll push it harder though. Come on, we can party that.
Upwards.
Yes, no.
Yes. Never mind.
Oh, jeez.
My device! What's happened? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what's happened.
How does it? Oh God! Is it? It's just push put a hammer to that thing now.
Having a change of schedule here tonight on Channel 1. Perhaps there's another experiment we can get up and running. We could see if badgers can flip pancakes or work out exactly how much stupid there is.
Oh!
We're cancelling the experiment?
Of course not, Chester.
I don't see how we can proceed.
It's fine. It's fine. We have another device back at the laboratory in Chindlebury. I'm sure Gerald is watching this now, and if he does, he was expecting there might be some teething problems. He can just Fire up that one and off we
Oh,
go.
that's far now. It's like,
Fire it up now, please. Thank
Well, that is handy.
oh, good.
It appears the experiment will be proceeding anyway, if untelevised. So here's hoping we all crack a smile sometime soon.
Oh, this would be nice having to deal with that. That'd be great.
A few seconds to charge up the new device, and then Gerald will just...
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Okay, this is starting to get irritating. I have tickets for Smiling Toots Johnson, for God's sake. I'll be damned if I'm going to miss it. So what have we learned? We can't cancel the show in any way, or they'll do it on another channel. We can't break the device. They'll just use the backup.
What is more just for the back then?
We can't nobble the machine. We'll have to nobble the show somehow. I've got a few options to consider. We could put a guard on the machine so it can't be used, or we could change up the hosts and see if we can break the show that way.
Huh.
I suppose we could let everyone know what's going on and see if we can stop it happening again. Which do you want to do, Winston?
Ooh, okay. Okay. Compact Robin. Let's say... We can try to tell everyone. I mean, if they believe it, though, but that's probably most we might do, though. Well, they'll give it a shot. At least give us multiple options if need be. And we can just go back to the we get a loop just to see what happens with other options. So who knows? Who really knows, though?
I've installed a tannoy in the studio. Leave this to me. I'm a master of explanation and negotiation.
I'll be... okay, curious, though.
1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. Honestly, I don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
Yes, it's probably a bit too much to handle at one time, though, actually.
Yes.
But, who knows?
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
This reminds me of the time I accidentally ate a load of acid instead of my banana sandwich.
We've all been there, Colin.
How? Okay, that's not sure how that applies, though. Whatever.
Please gather everybody by the sofas.
Sorry, I'm late. Unstable cat. Was that Bozeman?
This is Bozeman.
Is this a drill?
Yeah, it could be, though.
Right, okay, Chester, if you could please join us on the sofas.
And the crew, please. I'm on my way down.
Okay, and the crew, please.
Huh. Oh, did they be able to see him on camera, then? I guess not. Who knows? Huh. This is like curious, actually. I don't have the idea of that. Oh, no, never mind. That's his face, then.
Here because I'm afraid I have to tell you something that's going to be hard to comprehend. For all of you, this is a normal day. But for Alex, Winston, and I, it is repeating over and over again. We are trapped in some sort of time loop.
Huh.
It always begins when someone presses the button on that infernal machine over there.
The Euphoria device? Impossible. Temporal attunement ironed out all the problems with the time circuitry months ago.
Oh, what should they do that to bring that into, actually?
Yes, I'm fine, Jeremy. Look, I know this is hard to accept, but if you'll just listen...
For me.
What's that, Colin?
Not my first time. Been caught in a couple of these.
Your experience with time loops, Colin.
Okay.
Songs are always getting caught up in stuff like this. Time loops, multiverses. Standard Wednesday. I'm pretty much...
I'm still the word's word, though, but hey, this is what they probably do about that, though.
Choosing to believe this.
Of course not. There's no such thing as a time loop. It's impossible.
It throws up too many paradoxes.
Exactly. Too many paradoxes. It's an impossibility.
Well, it may be an impossibility, but Winston and I are trapped in one right now.
Well, it can't be our machine. We haven't even started it up yet.
Yes, and that's exactly how it's going to stay.
What, you're cancelling the show?
We're already live, I believe.
Yes. A few minutes now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the viewing public are currently watching you have a massive nervous breakdown. That can't be good.
Can we get security up here, please?
Yes, and a doctor.
Okay at home, Mr. Bozeman.
Yes, everything is okay at home.
Yeah, I think that's what that worked out for us. Not surprised.
Break reality itself.
That's also impossible.
The Department of Metaversal Stability fixed that issue months ago.
That's the thing, though? That's something that curious, though, actually.
Oh,
Huh.
no, you don't.
Oh, Mr. Bozeman, stop.
Is everything all right here, Mr. Bozeman?
Help me restrain this man.
I think he's having an episode.
Standard time loop stuff. This never
Hmm.
works.
Why don't you believe me?
Could you let the guest go, please?
No, you don't understand.
Why don't you let him go, Robert, and we can go have a little chat about it?
We don't need a little chat. Oh, for God's sake.
What's even playing with this, actually?
What sort of operation you clowns think you're running here? But if you think you can stand in the way of science, you've got another thing coming.
Well, I tried. Okay, carry on then. I'm going back to my office.
If you could just come with us for a moment, sir.
Of
Oh, okay, that's something unfortunate with that. Okay.
Everyone, back to your places, please.
That's kind of unfortunate, though, actually. But hey, we'll go with that.
Save this.
Well, firstly, an apology to our viewers at home who've had to witness, well, what just happened. Our boss has been having a breakdown on national television. Personally, I can't think of anything more mortifying, but I can assure you he will receive the best possible care.
After him! He's heading for the stairs!
Oh dear. Yeah, there's a point right down the screen though, but hey, let's go with that.
A bit upset, so now is the perfect time to test the device, which makes the unlikely claim of being able to cheer everybody up. Dr. Magnus?
Yes. Yes.
That's probably a thing though, it does.
No one cares, Chester.
And there it goes. So they're just hit the button for no reason now, I bet.
Just give me a moment.
Okay.
Go ahead when you're ready, Winston.
Alright, so what else do we need to do, though? Gonna say... Let's try... I don't think the vending machine actually gonna work. So I'm gonna change those to Patrick and Robin. Yeah, that totally makes sense for us, so we'll deal with that. Alright. Well, I'll deal with it. Well, they said that they have some like extra options if need be, so probably should go work. Who knows? We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, they don't want to definitely keep it as it is. It just doesn't like slow things down. Imagine the different people, way worse. But who knows? Gee, do you think they'll load though? That's what I'm kind of wondering now. Guess we may have to go forward. Oh, it is taking there for to actually kind of load the next loop. There we go. Now we got it. Pretty weird though, but whatever. Not a big deal. Hi, Shashi. Hi, Shashi. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How'd your stream go? What were we up to? I don't know if any of the mods still in challenge, but even Shashi shout out would appreciate it. But yeah, how's the stream? Hopefully, it went good. Play back upstairs with good stream. Nice. Hell yeah. Always good to that's about there. Yeah, I've been playing a bit of it myself too, but
oh, I got the no scope. Literally, as you said, I don't think I was gonna get it. I got it. That's great.
I was good at that now. Yeah, so I'm mostly just been playing like the campaign zombie stuff like that. I don't really want to play multiplayer for in the COD games, but the other stuff's still pretty fun though. But who knows? But yeah, that's true. Although though I did make an attempt to start playing some of the zombies to see if I can try to get some of those other achievements done. But yeah, that should be fun. I should that I would not I would not actually not mind joining you if that's the case. Even though I'm not sure if actually I think it is. I think it is crossplay. Not super sure of that case though, but yeah, we'll see. But anyway, welcome everybody. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name's Scoop. I'm a also Raccoon and a Raccoon VTuber. Writer streamer, like to play a lot of RPGs, adventure games, visual novels, punk stuff. A lot of different things. But tonight we are playing not for broadcast. This is it's pretty simple. Is basically just run a news station that's like switch between cameras. Keep pretty happy to keep the ratings up. But we're playing the last piece of DLC that they put in. This is the time loop. It's been interesting so far. This is the first time I actually played through this, but it'd be interesting enough. But anyway, if you need to do a push commentary, by all means, do what you need to do, and we'll make sure to keep your ears to be nice and comfortable, nice and well entertained, and all that, and have fun by. So let's get back to it. Yeah, there's a lot of Oh, that's good.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester.
Yeah, there's still been a lot of talking, so some of the been a lot of talking from my end, but well, let's see what we can do.
My childhood sweetheart married my best friend. The age of my cat was when I ran him over. The number of conversations I've had with
Yeah, so there's a lot of video footage in this game though. This wife's game is like huge.
Why that's so hard for you to remember.
This is still prompts now, who knows?
Sorry, yes. Hi, Dr. Magnus and Chester. If you could both just take a seat here for me, please. Mr. Bannon will be with you shortly. And this is Miss Short, just over here. Hi, Robin Short. Pleasure to
Oh, I think that's somebody new, actually.
She said that I should. I don't care what she said. She's clearly out of her depth. You get to press the big red button later. Now, off you trot.
I still have a big question for that, though. Who knows?
I don't think we should touch that, Colin.
Leave that alone, please, Colin. Who are you?
I'm Mr. Bannon's sort of...
Bannon? This is a horrible idea. I need to...
They were trying anything we can, man.
Who is that weird little man? I want him fired right now.
One night, Patrick. I don't think we can go around firing people. I'm mostly making this up as I go along.
Oh, how reassuring.
This is what we're trying to know, actually.
That's Dr. Magnus and... where's Chester?
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about her.
Oh, is that the work, though?
For some reason they keep leaving. The station lumps me with these assholes. I think they see me as some sort of mentor to them, whereas actually I'm more...
It's also a very, very common game, too, so there's a lot of funny stuff, I think.
Any relation to Graham Bannon?
Oh, it's a bit complicated.
He's his son.
I'm his son, yep.
Yep, exactly.
Don't worry, you're in perfectly capable hands with Patrick and I. True professionals.
Yeah, totally.
Button press?
Yes, it will be the culmination of many months of hard work and long nights.
Crikey, when did you actually start?
Well, we were tinkering for years, but we didn't really get going until Advance came through with the funding.
There we go.
Oh, that's good. That's
Lovely. Okay, we're going live in 10.
You know, often wonder what it'd be like to be sitting here in the big chair.
Big chairs?
If for once, man.
In front of the camera. Jeremy
yeah, truly.
2.0.
You're welcome. In 5. No, sorry, 3.
I've got absolutely
no, we're live.
No, I'm not planning on spunking this opportunity right up the curtains. No, sirree.
Patrick, we're live.
Good evening. I'm Patrick Bannon.
And I'm Robin Short. It's the 13th of March, 1985.
Oh, so fun to see what that thing.
Special event hosted by your national nightly news reporting team.
Yes. Jeremy
yes, totally.
And Megan Wolf are off doing something. I don't know what. No one told us. So I'll be hosting this once-in-a-lifetime event.
Yes, we will, Patrick.
Yes, it feels well that.
In the sleepy hills of Chintlebury is a solitary laboratory where Dr. Charles Magnus and his wonderfully named Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
Yes, indeed. I do like a good nestle, don't you?
I don't think that, honestly.
I like a good, don't worry about it. The team are claiming that this euphoria will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight,
This sounds ridiculous, though, in hindsight, though, but what can you do?
live on Channel 1.
As will I. We have reporters positioned up and down the country and a smorgasbord.
I still think that I need to force around country, though, but what can you do, though?
Here in the studio to check those all-important results.
But don't even think about changing that channel. You stay right here with me. Us. Live on Channel 1 for
The Night of Smiles.
Oh, I was gonna fuck with myself downstairs, though. We'll go with that. I was gonna just appreciate it, all this like the action stuff like that. It's always kind of great.
torturing him with impossibly convoluted maths problems.
Probably supposed to try and do that, but still.
Welcome back. In just a few short minutes, the Euphoria device will be activated, and I'll be even happier than I already am sitting here hosting this.
That's pretty good, maybe.
Maybe are we. But before that, let's meet the men behind the merriment, Mr. Chester Mims and Dr. Charles Magnus.
Hello.
Hi. I can't believe I'm here.
You're not.
Yeah, this part's on the freaking couch though, actually.
Joining me, Dr. Magnus. You're the leader of this happiness collective, is that right?
Yeah, pretty much the case now, actually.
And what does this thing actually do?
Well, we have one underlying unifying goal to scientifically and quantifiably improve happiness levels for everyone, everywhere.
It's pretty tough to do though, but still, without that.
Of years of research from many experts around the globe.
So, then, how does it actually work?
Oh, well,
Set the buttons and see what happens.
Assistant Chester here to push the big red button.
Ah,
Well, it's actually
that's simple, actually.
more complicated than that. You see, I have to attune it. I push the big red button, yes.
Yeah, sure. Once you push that thing, or you or me, it doesn't matter, does it? What does it actually do?
It makes you feel happier, Mr. Bannon.
Well,
Did they even do anything?
How does it make
It's kind of curious, actually, but still.
Obviously, some of that information is proprietary, but...
Oh, of course, please, say no more.
Okay.
I'm sure
No,
that.
literally say no more. We're doing a TV show, for God's sake.
I could explain...
Oh, God, no.
Bear in
Sorry
mind,
about that.
we've not got too long to go now, so let's keep it simple for old Patrick here.
Now, hold on.
Sure, to understand that a bit.
Science, actually. I did science all the way through school.
I was only joking.
Yeah, and I was a science teacher once, so probably picked a thing or two up by Ozymandias.
Wow.
Yes, look, I'm just saying...
It's probably the case though, I think, still.
qualified to discuss science. Thank you.
I don't know if it's the case though, but we'll go with that.
Mr. Magnus, perhaps you could explain it in layman's terms for a thicko like me.
Yeah, for a thicko like her.
Well, to put it simply, everything is vibrating. Everything is vibrating. Sorry?
I'm not vibrating.
Well, interesting.
The question the program was vibrating? No, that's the question though, actually.
Well, look at that. Steady as a bloody rock, that is.
Yes, it appears steady, but actually...
Do you know what they called me in boy cadets?
No.
Have a guess.
Cadet Bannon?
Yes, they called me Cadet Bannon because the sergeant major said they had to, but also something else. Go on.
Also, that's who I think.
You little clown boy, have a guess.
Is this a game?
This is some fun with this, honestly, I like that.
Hide the pickle, cock or ball.
No cock or ball, have a guess.
Steady hand Bannon.
It was steady hand, that's right, steady hand Bannon. Well,
Oh, I was going to go simple though.
It's not vibrating in any way.
If you say so.
Would have been a deadly sniper.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you
Too much sitting around though. The Bannons don't have time for that, no siree.
Thank you very much, Patrick. You were saying,
Obviously
Dr. Magnus.
interspersed with the odd...
Crikey.
It's a bit of a part of have fun to record all this stuff though. It's a good thing, simple though, actually.
Well, a particle is also a wave, and in music
Brimley
there's
Sands.
What's that now?
I was saying Brimley Sands. Went there on the summer. Beautiful place. Loads of them there.
I'm sorry.
Is it he's been distracted a bit?
We're talking about waves, aren't we? So I went to Brimley Sands. Obviously, didn't go right up to the coastline. Got to protect the money maker as well.
I guess that's all true then.
We're talking about Mr. Bannon.
These are smaller ones, like radio waves.
Pretty sure you don't get waves on the radio, Robin.
They come.
That's a you think though.
Okay, well, if that was true, then why isn't my sideboard all wet from the waves? You explain that with your science.
Is there any point?
I could give it a go.
Sorry for you about that, I think.
Good question, Chester.
Just like to be or not to be, that's also a rhetorical question.
It absolutely isn't.
Of course you think that.
Shall I go on?
No time. Crikey! Well, I'm sorry, but we've actually wasted the chance to chat about all of that.
Well, I think we all learned a lot from that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we've got less than 2 minutes to go now, Patrick. So, while Chester goes over there to configure the Euphoria device, thank you, Chester, we are going to go live to the new Advanced HQ for a special message from the Prime Ministers, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh man, it's really just another 10 deals bad now.
I wanted to wish all of you
I don't know if it's something that's probably did it cause issues, but
an experiment.
be interesting, I
This
think.
project landed on my desk. I just knew it deserved to be funded. After all, what could possibly be better than increased happiness?
Now, I'll admit, I was a little skeptical, but the lab results are
I've
promising.
noticed something, and I would imagine you have too.
That's not true, though.
Every time Magnus appears, he lists 6 tragic facts from his life. Why?
Yeah, it's the same with a lot, though, time for
The
David.
entire team at the Happiness Collective.
So, as my old man used to say, it's time to stop twatting about and get the gimlet frothing.
Wow.
Hmm.
Good luck, everybody. Back to the studio.
No, that's just something they want you to do. No, journalism is about taking massive risks for even bigger rewards. Being seen to do something, even if you're doing nothing at all.
Okay.
This is my big opportunity, and I'm going to grasp it with both hands.
I did see the part that I felt about know that.
Good one. Just day after day with this fucking... You'll outlast him. This isn't going to end well, is it? Oh, no.
Yeah, it seems to be the case, though, but, you know, who knows?
Just bide your time. Shit, we're live! Oh! Fantastic! Our Prime Ministers, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry,
and
what's
of course...
going on? Why is Chester over there?
Well, we thought it might be better if a handsome...
Oh, haven't clicked the button now, actually.
Sort of stuffy old thing in a lab coat. Look, Mr. Bannon, I
This wasn't based on that.
Irregular.
Patrick, I really
Let's get
think it would be
involved.
better...
We've got
Okay.
ways to try out as well when we get there. Okay, let's start with 10, shall we? 10, 9, 8, come on, Boffin, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get your Bannon on!
Yeah, I kind of figured it wouldn't work. Yeah, it's funny. I kind of figured it wouldn't work, though. Not surprised. Alright. Let's go. Let's change those to Jenny and Colin. We'll do that. This one's going to be an absolute train wreck. I'm kind of excited about that, actually. Okay. Just promising, though. Alright. Boop. I'm definitely going to do that every time, though, so that'll be a predictable movie thing. Alright. See what we got with this. See what we got. So I'm actually kind of very excited to see what's going to happen the way Dan explained that, but you know, we'll see what happens. There's probably one more case though, if you know, this didn't happen though. Probably as much as I can do though, but still, who knows? Ugh. Jesus. Ow. Sorry. So can I have to do a stretch? I figure it's also going to be the thing that's going to happen while whatever we're dealing with these streams that are going to be like leaned over again. God, I really get the freaking you know, actual desk. One that they don't have to worry about like the fucking downwards to do. But you know, who really knows at this point though? Who knows? Well, as much as I can do. Who knows? All right, but yeah. Yeah, this is just an intervention though, but I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, so I was kind of thinking like you know, defending the machine seems like seems a little like, you know, too simple. So there's the other reason why not go with it yet. Even I think there's a very good chance that we're going to end up like that, you know, have to do with that. But I mean, at least the thing is that, you know, with these hosts, yeah, is that the way you described it? It seems like they would be it makes like for an interesting time, that's for sure. So we'll give it a shot, see what you know, see what goes. So that's all I can really go for. So hey. Okay, so are we still? There we go. Okay, let's about check all along that we had in the ad break, but looks like we're done already. So that's good then. All right, let's go. It's gonna be a fun time, though, actually. So freaked out. It's been a lovely day. It's gonna be an interesting time, I think.
Brilliant. This is a stupid idea.
Hope my nan's watching from her cell.
Ideas Bozeman's got from books on tripping management style. This has to rank as the stupidest.
This is my favourite version yet.
Something addiction to the suit, though, I said that.
On TV.
Job swap!
I'm not using my real
Don't use your real surname. God, no, I don't. You look like I love you.
How do I look?
Like a used car salesman.
Yeah, exactly.
Sprong's
I
considered.
didn't realize it did anything, though.
Why is that, Colin?
No one knows. It was written on a spoon.
On a spoon.
10 seconds. Down the
Where
side of
are
us.
the guests?
Yeah, shit, I don't know where they even are actually.
Oh God, shit, too. Go. Good evening. I'm Jenny Skywalker.
I'm Colin Strong. With a wooden one. Spoon, that's how they're able to get the writing down the door.
Up, just carry on. You're not supposed to be heard.
Follow the auto cue then.
Right. Snuggled into the warmly heaving bosom of Tinterbury, nestling in the soft embrace of its tempting fold. Who wrote this? I did not write this. It's like a bad erotic romance novel.
A team of strong but inwardly vulnerable scientists have knotted their collective powers in pulsing concentration as they strive heroically towards one end and one end of the
Will it work?
Probably not. Actually, it doesn't say that. That's just what I think.
Yeah, imagine that thing.
Find out tonight on
The Night of Smiles.
Titles, 45 seconds.
Jesus, man. As soon as the button was someone does so bad. God, man.
Winston, the machine to your left, how many combination locks did it have again?
It had Eddie. Oh, it's probably like that. Oh, Tony's a bad. Not surprised. Oh my lord. So we're going to turn off on this though, actually.
Welcome back. In just
54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 6, 15, 9, 20.
Family upwards.
Okay.
Actually, it's over there. Will be expertly turned on in the first ever mass experiment of its type. But first, let's meet the man behind the merriment.
The boy with the joy.
Dr.
The bloke with the jokes. I've got loads of these.
Actually,
That's for everything in case though.
don't tell jokes. I'm really awful at them.
Dr. Charles.
We're still trying though, actually.
For being here, and I'm sorry about, well, pretty much everything, but especially Colin.
Okay.
Why devote your life to something as ephemeral as happiness?
Well, I suppose I'd seen happy people from time to time, and
Well, the manager with the board happy here, actually.
Happiness come as a result of our personal experiences. Shouldn't it be earned?
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
pretty much.
One of my uncles once won a year's happiness on a scratch card.
Yeah, that question was.
That seems like the kind of possible though.
make a good point. I mean, why should we have to earn happiness when we could have it for free?
I mean, true. But still.
Well, then it doesn't mean anything, does it? It's not real happiness. It's just a drug administered through the air.
I don't think that's very
What about
fair.
if someone at home tonight watching this has just experienced a bereavement? What if they don't want to feel happier? What if your device interferes with the natural process of grieving? Have you considered that?
Well,
I think it sounds like maybe I should put my answer there, actually. I'm gonna move on with this, actually.
Malice intended. Chester, come here a minute.
Let's welcome Chester to the show.
Jesse Mims, 24. I enjoy science, orienteering, and the cheeses of the West Country.
Chester, we made the calculations for the recently bereaved.
So this apparently probably that he's just learning all of this, talking from like the dating profiles apparently.
Yes, yes.
Like Tinder
We have.
or something.
I think we have. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Look, he's starting to crack.
Hi, Fairy. Yeah, you'd say it's every case. Honestly. It's pretty normal, but all this much I can't do about. Still.
Yes. Effect on the bereaved and potential corrected for by 18% with destabilization circuitry. Yes. Provided that no one messes around with the circuitry on the relay, I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine.
I'm sure.
I believe we have a special message from the Prime Ministers to wish you luck. Maybe they should wish us all luck.
Have they switched everything though?
Channel that wanted to run this experiment live.
Oh, no, we're really glad you're here.
Well, you seem very cynical.
What else you can do? Who knows?
Yes, we were promised Jeremy Donaldson.
That probably would have gone much better for you.
You know, I've pulled the whole thing off.
No, let's not do that. I'll never work in TV again. Let's just listen to the Prime Ministers.
Good evening,
Okay,
everybody.
we'll do that.
On behalf of Advance, Julie and I just wanted to wish all of you the very best of luck with tonight's groundbreaking experiment.
When this project landed on my desk, I just knew it deserved to be funded. After all, what could possibly...
But yeah, there's new people that came in. We're checking out the new DLC, actually.
I was a little skeptical, but the lab results are promising, and I'm reliably informed it'll even work on this.
What is that right though? I don't know about that, actually.
Big well done.
I've got it. There's a link between Magnus's tragic list of events and the combination
So as
lock.
the old man used to say, it's time to stop twatting about and get the gimlet frothing.
Wow. Good
Okay.
luck, everybody. Back to the studio.
Welcome back. Let's press fun and see if the universe breaks.
I mean, sure.
The universe actually breaking are infinitesimally small.
Well, you two better get your story straight. It's a bit of fun. What do I want to do every time now?
Got that big case? Not surprised about that still.
My staff are just too bloody good at multitasking.
Alright. Guess it's time to just defend the machine. Sure.
The problem is people pressing the button. So, we hire someone to stop that from happening.
I don't think it'll probably work for us, but we'll give it a shot. Why not? Boop. Yeah, so kind of this like mostly the gist of like this whole DLC was it was had to figure out how to like break this time loop. Yeah, people stop you press that button and breaking time. But only so much you can do about it, but. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, but we'll do with that.
1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm and... Excuse me, who's that?
If you could sit here, please, Dr. Magnus. The host will be with you shortly.
Yes, we'll finish up 10 of fun, though. This is super excited about, actually.
Well, stay away from the device, sir.
All right, mate. Keep your hair on.
What?
Jenny, why
Wow.
are you around in my studio?
Who are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Andy. Drop Dead Security.
Unfortunate name.
I was thinking of changing it.
Jenny, who is this?
I've had all these cards printed.
Bozeman hired him.
What, to protect the device?
He seems really invested in it, insisted on breathing...
Same case, though, honestly, I think. Yeah, really.
You don't sound very sure about that.
Oh, what? Yeah, but it's fine, right? I took a...
But I don't see who knows. We'll see what we got.
2 days.
Okay.
Seconds, everybody.
You okay?
I hate guns.
Oh, I think they're quite fun.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by
Okay.
the Nightly News team.
In a laboratory nestled in the Sleepy Hill.
Okay, we'll see what this one. See what this works out for us. Kind of doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. Oh.
Sorry.
I've been working on a secret.
They claim their Euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that claim to the test.
We'll be in and out of the schedule.
Oh my god.
Sorry again.
In and out of the schedule.
What's he doing with that?
Sorry, I think it's me
Oh.
allergies. Thank you. I think it's me allergies. I'm really playing up today.
We're on and off all night. You'll go.
We'll have guests from the world of science, politics, and entertainment, and of course, those all-important results.
So don't change that channel. Stick with Channel 1 only.
It's getting worse.
Actually, what's done with this, actually?
I think it's her perfume.
Right, I noticed you managed to hold it together through Megan's line.
Is it one of the same perfume, though?
Oh, sorry,
That's not information, though.
I think my ears are swelling.
Well, good luck with that. It's the Night of Smiles.
Night of Smiles.
Roll the titles.
That's, I think that tends to be the only issue, though, but we'll still see what time goes. Yeah, it definitely seems to have thought about that, that's for sure, so, we'll see what happens.
Maybe, if we could figure out the numbers from Magnus's list, we could unlock that glass panel on the relay machine to your left.
Welcome to the Night of Smiles. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass test of its type. So let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Hello?
Dr.
This
Magnus.
is about that it is.
I understand you're the leader of the Happiness Collective, is that right?
Dr. Magnus?
Excuse me, young man. Me? Yes. Did you say it was your job to stop the big red button being pressed?
Yeah?
Sums it up. Yeah.
Okay.
You realize I built that machine?
Oh, I don't know anything about the science of it. No,
That's what is it just like read that
I
about.
have spent my entire adult life trying to make everyone in the world, including myself, happier. That's a noble aim, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I guess that makes sense though, but still. Huh.
Well done.
Thanks. Well, the thing is, to bring my work, my life's work, to completion, I need to press that button.
Except you won't be able to. That's the top part.
The thing is, I can't have you doing that, see? So.
This is ridiculous.
Just realizing that now, are we?
Yeah, it's pretty case.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going out live right now, and the whole point of this segment is that it culminates in that big button being pushed. Now, I don't know what our boss has told you, but you must have misunderstood because he would never sabotage the show.
I'm gonna send a video though.
When did
I love this thing.
Oh, it's had a fun time though, actually.
Stay back. Stay back. I'm drawing my gun, right?
It's pretty good. Oh! Oh! Yep, that worked. Okay. Oh, did it? Shouldn't the thing though, actually. Yeah, man. What's the plan now? Okay. And boop. We'll still with that. See what happens. I think they're probably still, but you know, never know. What a guess, though.
No scientists, no experiment. Sit back and relax, Winston.
All right.
It's going to be a very short show.
I was about to put them like a different way bad.
I haven't seen them.
Not for the last half an hour or so. I'm normally out here by now banging on about numbers.
And you've checked everywhere. The break room, Dr. Magnus's dressing room.
Break room, they're always out the dressing room by now.
Colin, can you please just go and check if they're in the dressing room, and I'll get security to do another look around. Don't press that button.
Good.
We were sent there on purpose, Chester.
How did it get out of there, actually?
Dr. Magnus, who would have sent us there intentionally?
Sort of like the China or something, apparently? Not during the hour? Honestly knows.
The Blissful Union.
Yes, those nerds have been jealous of our euphoria device ever since we secured the funding from Advance.
They're trying to stop us.
Yes, we must proceed immediately.
Dr. Magnus.
Oh, so they do it now then?
If we hadn't have got out of there, I'm sure.
If you hadn't got us out, Chester, I mean, that thing. If you hadn't broken the door down and got us out with that unexpectedly impressive show of strength, well...
Oh, that's...
You did well today, Mr. Mims.
I think we gotta have to kill him.
You did well.
We're the one to prepare thing about, actually.
That's the kindest thing you've ever said to me.
I know I've been a bit harsh on you in the past, Chester, but I promise...
My god, it sounds kind of insane, actually, something like that, so... Yeah.
From now until the end of time.
Thank you, sir. That means so much.
There you are, Dr. Magnus. We were worried something had happened to you. Glad you both look fine. Actually, you look like you've seen a ghost. Are you all right?
I'm going to what's even in there, actually.
Distressing and scientifically implausible trauma at the hands of our enemies. We are absolutely and definitively not all right.
And that concerns me, though, but we'll see what happens.
The remedy is at hand.
Dr. Magnus, we're not even...
Kind of that be the case. Cool. Oh, that's why. That's why, actually.
Don't worry, Alex. I'll clean up your mess.
That is why. Yeah, the thing with we kind of saw that from the first DLC, and yeah, this definitely was very haunted. So kind of part of that. Boop. So I imagine that they must have programmed into something like very bad. So kind of want to avoid that.
Okay, there is no way those scientists are showing up on this show. I think we're good.
And you're sure you haven't seen them?
It's so infuriating you don't remember our conversations, you know.
And you've checked everywhere, the break room, Dr. Magnus's dressing room.
Yes, and I've sealed off the old band soundstage.
Wait, why would you?
It's not ready though, actually.
Just go and check if they're in the dressing room, and I'll get security to do another look around.
Yes, look all you want. You won't find them this time.
What's the man's just give it to you? Never do thing.
That's the whole point, isn't it? Wait, where is everybody?
We're indeed.
Collection of smiling idiots. Jenny?
Yes, Dr. Charles Magnus and his assistant.
Sorry, I'm late filing my teeth. Where are the guests?
They seem to have mysteriously disappeared. I'll have them back here by the time you come back from the titles, don't worry.
It's considered poor form to lose the guests, Jenny.
Well,
Yeah, it's a perfect idea for that, though.
read the news and you can chase the wandering scientist. How about that? 10 seconds.
Probably do a good job.
Yeah, perfect case, though.
Anchor. Going in.
Okay, so they're playing different things, though, apparently.
3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is the Night of Smiles.
Oh, apparently this they don't do it's like the pretty simple then. It's the thing to like do the whole spiel just to be able to like just to be able to like give them time to find them, but it's not. But she knows really.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass experiment of its type. So let's talk about the man behind the merriment.
Okay, so that's not bad.
Speaking to you later this evening, truly a visionary, right, Jeremy?
Yes, if by visionary you mean...
What? Oh, it did. Huh.
It was the way to get into the studio.
Huh.
It didn't seem believable, but it was so convincing.
Yes, I bloody was.
It was all television.
What if that's about that, actually?
We don't work in television. How are we supposed to know?
So we got in and...
The darkness,
and
the sliding,
I love this, actually.
and the wet,
and the clownfish.
Lucky the viscosity was low. What would have happened?
Somebody is clearly out to sabotage us.
Yes, Dr. Magnus, probably the blissful union.
I concur.
Huh.
Those
So they know it now, apparently.
little geese. We must start the experiment immediately.
Wait.
And it worked. God damn, man. That is just worship, man.
I've had enough. There's only one real solution that will fix this once and for all. Once more into the breach, dear Winston. Once more.
Alright. If we finish it, that'll be like at least somewhat close, because there's only so much more room on this thing. So what to do with that? And boop! Not so much you can do, but who knows? Handle the guess. I wonder what that means. I wonder what that means, actually. But,
And you're sure you haven't seen them?
No.
Yes, they definitely won't be coming on now.
And you've
does this mean it actually killed them, though?
I actually had to kill them, Winston.
You actually did. Wow.
Thought knocking them unconscious would work.
Wow, dude.
Then they fought back and... Well, his dressing room is in a right state.
I want to see what that's about, actually.
Press that button.
Why can't he press the button? That's the whole
But
point.
on the bright side, they won't press the button now. So
Oh, but something else, honestly?
From the grinning morons.
we're out of the loop.
Jenny?
And I
Dr.
killed them.
Magnus and his assistant.
So sorry I'm late. Blood everywhere. Where are the guests?
Did the big mess or something? Huh.
I can't go to jail. I wouldn't do well in the joint, Alex. Nope, that won't do at all.
Next time, I read the news and you chase after the wandering scientist. How about that? 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's probably the big issue, though.
You really think there should be some sort of quality check?
You would think the case, honestly, but hey, other than.
5, 4, Mr. Bozeman.
Sorry, Jenny, but I just can't live with this timeline. We're going again.
Well, jeez. Okay. That probably didn't help either. Whatever. Alright, boop. Time to go back again. Okay, so just what are we going to do about this now? It'll be interesting to see how that's going to work. But, you know, kind of how it works. How it has to be sometimes. But you know. But you know. As soon as I load, then what the figure was doing next, because I'm curious. Yeah, I'm definitely very curious about this. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much just works.
The number of blind dates I've been on when no one has turned up, followed by the
Right, here we are again. Your button should be working, Winston. Push it to freeze time.
Sweetheart married my best friend. The
So, what are you going to do about this, actually?
Stop the experiment, which he doesn't want to do. Which means we'll just have to fix his machine for him. It's got to be something to do with the relay, that contraption on your left.
Yeah, I see it's right here.
I found some instructions for it lying around in Magnus's definitely unlocked briefcase. Apparently, altering the machine's core workings is all about the wires, but we can't get at them because of the glass panel, which
Okay.
unnecessarily complex combination lock.
Yeah, that's all good similar stuff, actually.
There is no way to unlock the relay without your customized combination, so we suggest writing it down or not forgetting it.
Which would probably put this would be a perfect get, I bet.
Maybe we'll get lucky and it's already set correctly. There should be a small button next to the combination to allow you to check it.
This is probably the best button, I bet.
Let's see what happens.
If I'm gonna work spread, we'll go. Boop. Yeah. Thought so.
All those red lights should indicate that none of the combination is correct. Ah well, that probably would be convenient and unfulfilling if the code was already entered for us.
If only was though, it'd be kind of something.
Change the number by moving the dials up or down. Then, as we did before, press the button to see if we've entered the code correctly. Just check you can change the numbers now.
Alright, let's try.
Excellent.
Okay.
Seems to be working.
That's good.
Suppose we'll just have to work out the code the old-fashioned way. Take a look at the notepad and I'll show you where I'm at with it all.
Alright.
As I was saying before that nasty business with the dead scientists, Magnus's rambling when he enters the studio correlates perfectly with the combination lock on the relay machine. So it seems to me, if we figure out all those bits of information, we can unlock the device and fix their infernal contraption.
Okay.
The combination is the total number of dates Magnus has been on where the other person didn't show up, the number of worrying lumps under his left arm,
Okay.
the only date his childhood sweetheart married his best friend,
Okay.
the age of Magnus's cat when he ran him over,
Oh, goddamn, man.
conversations Magnus has had with his father, and the exact time his mother walked out.
Well, that's be fun to do with that, I bet. Yeah, that's something great though, actually.
Step is getting Magnus to spill the beans on all that information. We've already seen that disrupting the show hasn't helped us with anything, but I thought adding a second guest to sow a little more chaos
I did perfectly do that game.
Take a look to your right.
I would have got.
Put my Rolodex down there with you, with all the celebrities I can book for the show at short notice. Give it a spin now.
Ooh, what have we got? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Your guest, simply pull their card out of the Rolodex and I'll book them for the next loop.
There we go. Oh, that is fun. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I haven't seen a Rolodex in like years, actually. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I like this. Alright, let's just start with the first one.
Madder than 13-8 with 5 sharps, but at least he gets people talking.
Yeah, that's probably yeah, that. Yeah, let's go with that.
We're bringing on the show. Let's turn back to the pad and I'll tell you how we'll solve this thing.
Alright, let's.
If you hear any useful information, you can press the handy bell I put under the pad.
Where is that though?
Coming directly to my office, so I'll be able to see and hear what's on your main screen whenever you ring the bell. Try it now. Let's just check I can hear it.
There it is, okay.
Perfect. You press it when you hear anything about the combination. When I hear it, if it's relevant, I'll write it out for us on the pad so we can keep track of it all. Once we have enough to figure out the code, we can fix this damn machine and get out of this mess. I can get started because I happen to hear about the unfortunate passing of his father from a severe sawdust allergy, apparently, when he got home from the circus.
Okay.
Put that down now.
Oh, they're taking that out now, apparently. Okay.
Looking for the information to solve the combination lock. Magnus will hopefully reveal different pieces of the information based on who you've chosen to bring on the show via the Rolodex. You'll ring the bell anytime you hear anything relevant, and I'll note it down.
Sounds good to me, okay.
You can start and stop the loops at any time by pressing the big red button on the relay machine. Let's get started.
Alright, I don't check this real quick. Okay, so Max Far died the day to visit the circus. Okay, so until blind dates. Trash marriage date. Chance dead. We'll get lumps. Trash age. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. So I think we're still going to technically end up having to, restart the loop until we have to stop anyways, so we'll just see how that kind of goes.
I can't deny he ups the ratings when he's on, but for a man whose brand is being right, he's got a very poor success rate.
I can see why his taste, though, actually.
1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact
Not easy
time
working for big science, is it?
Yeah. Super right, though, I think.
No, it's me. I'm afraid I have trouble remembering impossibly convoluted things.
Okay. Yeah, but they're really outside.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Dr. Magnus, this is Alan James. If you could both take a seat, please. The host will be with you shortly.
Okay. So we just see how it kind of goes.
Big science, mate.
Oh, God, not in this time.
I was thinking to move to look there really close to him, actually. Look out then.
Jeremy Dawson.
Nice to meet you.
You'll say that at first. Mr. James.
Nice to be back.
For at least one of us.
Yeah, after a while. Actually, I think they showed up like roughly before this happens, like in the game, though. Actually, maybe.
I hope you've come ready.
10 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they'll think about this. I mean, there's probably the chance probably they're gonna end up having to like be a little more quiet. As I think it's going to be a chance they're gonna have to like focus on this. So it's like I can see what's kind of going on. But we'll see how it goes when we get to it. As I mean, hey, we can always just restart if need be, and just like rewatch it. So especially the part about why this probably takes that long. So we'll then have to see what happens with this. I'm just kind of a chance so far though, but kind of to see I always think they'll be able to like like open up about these kinds of things, but who really knows about this? Who knows? But that's life. Ah, man. Seems that still is that still a prom scene. How are we doing? Okay, it's about seconds left. It shouldn't be too much longer though, but also who knows at this point though. Yeah, also just like you guys know that we will have a stream tomorrow night. This will have to work late tomorrow, but yeah, so we will be back on Saturday with Bash Hunt 2. So kind of excited about that. This will be interesting. Let's welcome back everybody. Let's get on with it.
You do know this isn't the news, don't you? Has anyone told Mr. James?
5, 4, 3.
Good
And his first guest now.
I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 13th of March 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news team.
In a laboratory nestled in the sleepy hills of Chintlebury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his optimistically named Happiness Collective have been working.
This isn't be a list of officers now, I think.
Suspicious about that.
Yeah, really.
They claim their Euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that claim to the test.
Without your consent.
We'll be in and out the schedule throughout the evening, with our very loud special guest to report live on whether the devices put a smile to your faces.
He's for everybody, I bet.
Just grin. It's popular commentator, conspiracist, and entertainer.
It's sort of fun though, I think.
Stick with Channel 1 all evening as we bring you the Night of Smiles.
We probably don't need to watch these, Alex. Let's get back to the studio here, Alex. We don't want to miss anything important.
Oh, can you fast forward these?
Exhaust. More of a mechanic then.
Well, when I say you ran
Oh dear.
Do you really have to listen to that every day, Alex?
Yeah, that sounds awful though, I think.
Turn off the audience monitoring for now. We don't want to have that going off every time.
Oh, okay, don't worry about that, thank God.
Had to read all the signage. What was your dad like?
Hard to say. I've got more PhDs than I've had conversations with him.
Me too.
10 seconds.
You have PhDs?
No, a shitty dad.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Okay, at least I don't have to worry about that now, that's good.
In a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass test of its type. So let's meet the man behind the man, Dr. Charles Magnus.
And inexplicably sat next to him is controversial speaker and columnist, and I believe now a best-selling author, Alan James.
Sales have been great, Jeremy.
Somehow the case though, actually.
Probably a mix-up with the counting.
Yeah, bro.
The sequel is on the way. In fact, I have the first proof copy right here.
That's an iPhone apparently? Huh.
Okay. There seems to have been some sort of mix-up with the measurements.
This is way too small now. Oh, Jesus.
Read that.
Yeah, it's something hard to read for that, I think.
Turn to the man of the moment, shall we? Dr. Charles Magnus.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm lucky enough to work with an amazing team.
In a secret lab somewhere deep underground?
No, in Chintlebury, near the supermarket.
Where does your funding come from, so-called Dr. Magnus?
A valid question.
Well,
That's a
prior to
good question,
that,
though, actually.
we relied mainly on charitable donations, but since Advance came to power, we've...
Or as I call them in my new book, Alan James is right here. The corrupteers.
I just assume that try to like that, do that thing.
Well, pretty much disregarding all of that, the Assets and Wealth Science Program gave us the means to get to tonight in a fraction of the time it would have taken otherwise.
And what did you have to do in return for all that lovely funding?
I beg your pardon?
I have been doing my own research, so-called Dr. Magnus, and this experiment is dangerous.
All science involves risk.
You're messing with the structure of reality. I've been doing my own research.
We are at the forefront of a new technology. This is how breakthroughs happen. This is how science works.
Well, what if what you call science is all about...
It's just I'll keep on going now, I bet.
Something bigger than science.
You can't get bigger or smaller than science, Mr. James. Science isn't a thing. It has no mass. It is simply a set of tools to understand everything.
I guess why myself though, let's see.
The purpose of your happiness device.
To make people happier.
And what if we don't want to be happier? What if we want to spread our misery to others?
Well, how is that different than what I'm doing?
Okay. Oh, that's what I'm gonna shut up then.
Don't help him.
You're running mass tests of an experiment that could literally alter us all. We didn't sign up for this. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. It's way too reckless.
Well, look, there's less than a minute now to go. So while we go and get set up with Chester and yourself, Doctor, over at the Euphoria device, we can go live now to the new Advance HQ for a special message from the Prime Ministers, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury.
We'll just see what they done with that thing.
We're off air, Alan.
Totally.
So that's about a minute back. If we could get you all over to the device now, please.
It's a fun with better actually.
So-called Dr. Magnus back there.
It's a fun way to watch the stuff here actually. Thank God for these.
PhDs.
3. Oh, that sounds like a lot. Is it a lot? What actually are they anyway?
Let's see, my speech, conversation, thing, 3 PhDs. Okay.
They mean I do my own research.
Like me, you mean?
Hello again.
Yeah.
Mr. Mims 24. My favourite foods are mashed potato, glacé cherries, and cat treats.
Alan
Why are you cat trees though?
Probably trifle.
10 seconds.
Aubergines
okay.
and bone marrow.
We're friends now.
Right, you
I mean, it still makes sense. That still is very weird. Still, look at that.
Fantastic, the Prime Minister's there, and of course, without the assets and wealth funding...
We wouldn't be about to break the space-time continuum.
Honestly, how would we know? It's been broken for me for years.
I think we can see the counter on the screen. There, and we're going in 10, 9, 8, 7...
I just see that it's all like his head, though. It's been amazing, though, actually.
4, 3, 2, 1...
Well, kind of suspected, though. Not surprised.
I think we got everything we need from that sequence. Capital.
Sweet. That was awesome. Alright. First date. Actually, can we? Oh, we actually need to, do these. Okay.
Scariest thing to come out of a kitchen since Mother Bozeman's infamous chili sorbet.
Oh, jeez, that sounds awful. We'll do with that, though. Sounds nice. Okay. And boop. Those that make sure you just hit the button with just the one finger, and to make sure to say it all the time now. Probably the important part of it. Still, it's also fun thing to do that. Like that, yeah, like that. Come on. That's what I'm assuming that we could probably just get like it looks like if we manage to get all the stuff from that one guest, then we don't have to worry about bringing them back in again. But that's promising though, like that.
They're harsh but undeniably talented, Winston. Mark my words, Rankley will be on our screens for years to come.
I would hope so.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. I honestly don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
If you could just...
It's a lot of things I imagine though, I bet.
We'll be with you shortly.
Thank you. Not you.
Probably the amount you said that, not be surprised.
Guest is this?
Oh, it's just a celebrity chef we have here on Channel 1. Bozeman thought it would add a bit of spice. Leave that alone, please.
You know, little spice.
I don't like coriander. Tastes like soap.
Don't even bother with that thing?
Soap, apparently.
Tell me something I don't know.
Jeremy, Dr. Charles Magnus.
So we've got a doctor and a chef on. Well, you know, as a priest, we've got the beginnings of a terrible joke. Jeremy Dawson.
But the probably is somebody that like a walking bar joke, I bet.
Jealous that his career doesn't...
What am I surprised with that?
Chef is hardly a title.
Sorry, I'm late. Problematic paella. This must be Professor Magnus.
Dr. Magnus, apparently.
Oh, either is fine.
10 seconds, everybody.
Always a good sign.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon.
5, 4, 3...
You're cute. That's it.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your National Nightly News team.
Cute.
In a laboratory nestled in the sleepy hills of Chintlebury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his optimistically named Happiness Collective have been working on a secret project.
He claims his euphoria...
I think the person still watch with Tina very so often, though. They don't have to worry about that, thank God.
Tonight will be Channel 1's very own Jordan Rankley.
That's right, Megan. Dr.
That's
Magnus
it.
may be one of the most distinguished members of his field, such as it is, but we're still how he handles the searing critique of the best chef in the business.
Winner of 3 golden mustard ladles and 4...
That's cute. That's cute.
With the sharpest tongue in television. Chef Rankley has inspired tears from actors, politicians, and even florists.
Okay.
It's just their liberal use of onions.
Okay, I'd probably with it taste though.
Don't touch that dial. Stick with Channel 1 all evening as we bring you
The Night of Smiles.
45 seconds back.
Who wrote that onion joke?
Bozeman.
Oh, okay.
When we come back, Doctor, we're going to be asking you a few questions.
Could you tell me a bit more about this catering person?
Don't worry, they're here to utter the profanities, not provide actual opinions.
Okay.
Behave. Don't mind him. He needs your machine more than any of us.
Heard of him with his dog's life.
Jordan Rankley. Jordan, Dr. Magnus.
Nice to meet you. Quick question, Doctor. Are your parents married?
What?
Quickly, we're going live any second.
Well, actually, my mother left when I...
Yes, great. Thank you.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay.
When there's a grain of truth.
Lovely. 5, 4.
Not likely, Alex.
Alright, fine. We'll go with that.
Well,
Part of this is part of that.
in just
That's
a
right.
few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass test of its type. So let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
And of course, next to you is the one and only Jordan Rankin.
Hello. I've seen better openers on a tin of fucking beef hash. I'm sorry. Yeah, a sorry fucking excuse for a doctor.
Dr. Magnus, can you tell us how your Euphoria device works?
Oh, well, that's simple. I just get my assistant
Cute.
Chester to press the big
Cute.
button.
Cute.
You let the sous chef serve the main course. I'd rather French kiss a fisherman's armpits.
Right, yes, well.
Put everything we cast on thing.
Specifically, Dr. Magnus, how exactly is it supposed to make people happier?
Well, some of that information is proprietary, but I could try and outline the basics.
That's much more I do about, honestly.
So let's not try to overcook the explanation.
Well, to put it simply, everything is vibration. Everything is vibrating. A particle is also a wave, and a wave is, if you
That's super pissed, honestly.
and
But
we all
that's.
vibrate at different notes depending on our
Oh,
mood.
seriously? You're going for a musical fucking analogy. Fuck off. I'm gonna make a fucking trombone to you. I'm a chef. Let's keep the metaphors fucking food-based. You blancmange.
Yes, of course. In cooking, we experience flavor through the taste, but also through smell. The olfactory and gustatory components have to work together. They are tasted in harmony.
That's just super important, though, but yeah, we'll delve that a bit.
Yes, I think so. Hopefully some of our more culinary-minded viewers are.
I'm pretty much with this, though.
You're making about as much sense as a drunk toddler in a washing machine. You know what? Check the time right now, and I can guarantee your mother has never been more disappointed with you than she is right this second.
Actually, I know for a fact that that isn't true. She made a point of leaving Father and I at the exact time I was born. On my birthday. So that she could write off the
I'm sure about that with case, though, actually.
disappointment as my fault. It was very upsetting.
Yeah, that's probably the case. Those were checked case, though.
Her need for accurate timekeeping.
What's my exact name of birth? Okay.
You've managed to make it pathetic
Oh.
sad rather than pathetic funny.
Yeah, there's definitely something sad, I would think. Jeez.
Look, getting back onto track, the machine, it plays a note. It releases a smell that represents happiness, and all the people and all the animals resonate with that smell and feel happier, noticeably.
I mean, how can you tell with the animals, though? That's the big question.
Right now, I'd give anything to feel a bit happier.
So, what you're saying is that for unprecedented public funding running into the tens of millions, you've built a crockpot that farts out a spag bowl of emotions.
I mean, it's a little simple, actually.
Time actually, Doctor. There's less than a minute to go now, so we will get set up with Chester and our guests over at the Euphoria device. But in the meantime, we will go live to new Advance HQ for a special message from the Prime Ministers Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury.
Okay.
Okay. So that's about a minute. If we could get you all over to the device now, please.
No hard feelings, eh, Doc? It's just for the cameras. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, that's totally this, though, I think.
Right. Television is more complicated than quantum mechanics, so it would seem.
You'll get used to it with time.
Yeah, totally.
Come on,
You tend to taste, though, actually.
get to our places.
Yes, you wouldn't want to be in the wrong place with the big button push. Whatever would we do? Might throw off all the science.
You have the real.
It might work.
Lovely, looking great. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Fantastic, the Prime Minister's there, and of course, without the assets and wealth funding you received.
We'd still be making prototypes out of bread sticks.
Ah, of course we said that, yes.
Let's get on with it. We're pressing the button or we're tongue fucking each other. Shit! Enough with the foreplay.
Well, I suppose you may as well see if this ridiculous contraption actually works. Shall we?
Yes, I suppose.
Fucking do it.
I just need a few seconds to set up and we'll be good to go.
You know what? Come here. Come here. Come here.
Hmm.
We're going.
Is she the one that did that, actually? Okay, cool. I was worried there's only going to be one thing with her, so thank God. Okay, got she done, got you done. Alright, bring you in there. Okay, how's it gonna be? Let's do with it. And boop. Yeah, the thing that it doesn't seem like that bad though. It's at the end of the plane. I was like some of that. That was like a second for like the next loop that she had to load up. But it does like that makes sense like an ice though, but still, it's very, very kind of odd. But you know, who knows? Yeah, that's it. The time I basically want to try and detail out like the so I know that this game's also on Xbox and PlayStation, I believe. Maybe still something to try and check out. Who knows? See what happens.
So sorry about the dryness. The last few days it seemed to start becoming a little bit flaky. Probably the weather.
Yeah, probably this though, I think.
Top up, please, when you're ready.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm, the date my childhood sweetheart married my best friend, the age my cat was when I ran him over, the number of conversations I've had with my father, and the exact time my mother walked out. Honestly, I don't see why that's so hard for you to remember.
My goodness, such a litany of sorrows. Helena Canterbury Boatshoe.
Dr. Charles Magnus, this is my assistant, Chester.
Am I getting this touch up, or am I making changes?
Cat?
Chester Mims, 24. My pet peeves are poor dental hygiene, golfer's trousers, and totalitarianism.
Thank you.
It's a very good thing, I think, honestly.
I've seen all your films.
Okay.
Oh, lovely. There's something wrong with her face. It keeps coming away.
Lovely.
Why are you using that on me then?
I think you're just lovely.
How kind.
Where's Jeremy?
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Bo's been holding me up.
Yes, I said we're very long, but ultimately pointless, Mellow. All morning writing it.
A little bit like the games that terrible like the list was a bad. Very surprised case though.
3.
Doesn't mess with them a bit.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Johnson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news team.
In a laboratory nestled in the sleepy hills of Chittlebury, Dr. Charles Magnus and his romantically named Happiness Collective.
As it changed names to those? Okay.
They claim their Euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that claim to the test.
We're joined in the studio tonight by Dr. Charles Magnus himself, actress, model, and activist Helena Canterbury Boatshoe,
and him too.
What's your name?
Chester Mims, 24. My favourite body parts are my eyes, my spleen, and of course my above average-sized penis.
Okay, don't need to worry about that thing.
Fascinating guest. Stay with us on Channel 1 all night for The Night of Smiles.
45 seconds back.
Jeremy Dawson, pleased to meet you.
Helena Canterbury Boatshoe. I'm a huge fan of your work. Huge.
Thank you.
Pretty good sort of thing.
I don't get much time at the cinema, though.
Oh, that's a shame. Your world must be awfully bleak. You poor little man.
Did this say pretty much everybody about?
Yes, Jeremy.
Do you interview him too? He looks somewhat broken.
Oh, he's fine. I was chatting to
This is just a little cute guy, though.
Yes, leave it to Megan. You poor little man. 10 seconds.
So you heard that then, did you?
Oh man.
Going in 5.
I was going to appreciate the whole thing though, actually.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind me will be activated in the first ever mass test of its type. But first, let's meet our gleeful guests, Helena Canterbury Boatshoe, Dr. Charles Magnus, and Chester Mims. If I might start with you, Doctor, what should we be expecting to feel like when the machine is switched on?
Alright, a little happy about.
Yeah, but will it be just mild happiness?
Such as one might experience in finding a misplaced onion.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Or that too?
Or will it be all-encompassing bliss?
Oh, such as when one is in love.
Well, yes, exactly.
I wouldn't know about love.
Dr. Magnus has never had a romantic relationship.
Married to the science.
Okay. So I'm gonna try that, actually.
He's had loads of dates. He finds them in the personal ads.
Yes, thank you, Chester.
Not likely, Alex.
Good that you're trying.
Not empirically, it isn't. No. I think over the last, 31 years, he has had 122 blind dates. Of these, 50 have left in tears, 15 have had sudden family emergencies, 4 sat opposite him repeating the word no over and over again until they left. I mean,
Ouch.
I could go on.
Something about actually. Okay, so 120 blind dates. Okay.
Exactly half of them never even bothered to turn up. I mean, it's dreadful.
Something half of them turned up. So that'd be about 60, 61 or so? Something like that.
And then, of course, there's her.
Chester!
Disagree.
Don't deal in impossibilities at the Happiness Collective.
Okay, wait with that, I think.
Focus on what we can do.
Her? Who is her? Nonsense.
Well, this is why I've forsworn anything other than the most casual of relationships with men. My favourite cats, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
I bought a cat 12 years ago.
We also know today's date, so I'll just add that here too.
Okay.
On my 45th birthday.
Absolutely.
I just loved sunbathing on the drive.
Did the last stuff, actually.
Don't think so.
Morning, beloved pet.
Alright, so right for the 45th birthday. Okay, 12 years ago. It's the 13th March 1985. Okay.
Can't be the inspiration behind your euphoria device.
Perhaps some other.
Not likely, Alex.
What a cat.
At least it's not like thinking if you did the wrong thing, though, actually.
Figure. You tug at one's heartstrings. It's all so sad.
No, really, it's not.
Well, it's not long now until we flip on the machine and find out whether we all feel like we're in love, even if it is just with a cat.
Yeah, we should that.
I'm hoping for the warm happiness one feels looking out over the family estate, with a cup of our housekeeper's famous hot chocolate, wearing nothing but a kabuki mask.
Why? I'm sure what the case, though? Yeah, it really is.
Family's estate then, did they?
Sort of.
Celebrate, though.
Used as a film set these days.
Ah,
So
okay.
I am going to have to stop you there, though, because we are going live to new Advance HQ for a very special message of good luck. Let's go to that now.
About a minute, everybody. Let's get you over to the device now, please.
Did you get a memo from Bozeman?
Okay.
What memo?
I think he's losing his mind. 15 pages about nothing. Literally.
Well, to turn double, apparently.
What did you do? You must have done something to piss him off.
Yeah, because.
What to say? Often being myself is enough.
So what do you reckon? Do you think it's going to work?
Depends what you mean by work.
Of course it's not going to work. Well, it's not thousands of people ringing and claiming that it has. It's going to be massive still.
Ah, mass euphoria.
Or that too, a thing.
Masturbation.
Oh, God.
Just make a masturbation joke.
Yeah, man.
10 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3.
Fantastic, the Prime Minister's there, and of course, without the assets and wealth funding you received.
Yeah, for this, I think.
Deranged scribblings of a snake oil salesman.
Well, the machine cures cynicism too, Dr. Magnus.
Not if being a cynic makes him happy, I'm afraid.
You know, it really does.
Not as much probably do about.
Hard. Perhaps you should press the button with me. I have a feeling it'll be the first thing you've done in a long time to make yourself happy.
Ouch! What is that, that case?
With you. I mean, it would be an honour.
Sorry, sweetie. The general public aren't allowed to make physical contact for legal reasons.
Okay.
Such soft hands, Mr. Donaldson.
Yes, I could say the same about yourself.
Yeah, expect with that. Not surprised.
I don't know if you noticed during that, Winston, but at one point they mentioned a mysterious woman for whom Magnus clearly holds a candle. I confess I'm intrigued. What sort of lady could cause such an emotionless man to become so flustered? It's hard to imagine.
Be sure to see what the internet does, though. Okay, so. Cleared you. Cleared you. Okay, you're cleared. I think. It's hard to see that this is like what you wrote down. There's like a kind of not great. See what the right players go with that. Okay, not you. Don't fast. There you go.
Just to be clear, Winston, I hate him.
We're gonna have to do something though. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. I think they're probably saying no. We'll see what happens. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have. Although I'm almost kind of curious now to see if it's like you know, the way we see the clues, have to figure out the puzzle ourselves or something else. Honestly, we'll see how it kind of goes. So I think there's a chance we might have to like figure that stuff out, but you know, who knows? I hate algebra.
Curse this improbable scenario for making a liar of Bob Bozeman.
I've told you 1,000 times, Chester. It's the number of blind dates I've been on when no one's turned up.
I would throw you this old stuff actually.
Under my left arm, the date my child.
Okay, so visit circus.
Yeah. Sweetheart married my best friend.
Sounds like my life.
So that decent amount of stuff apparently.
Algebra. You must be Charles. Bob Bozeman's told me all about you.
If you could just sit here, please, gentlemen. The host will be with you shortly.
It's definitely nice to bring a lot of the old characters back though, actually.
Actually, I prefer Excuse me, what are you doing?
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
Oh, Christ, he's here, is he? They must be desperate.
Who must?
Yeah, it was like...
Desperate.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
My ovaries, if you believe my mother. Jeremy, this is Dr. Charles Magnus, and I believe you remember Jeff Algebra.
The drama teacher?
Sorry, I'm late. Nubbin removal.
The annoying teenagers.
Actually, I'm a maths teacher.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
In that case, you're
But
overqualified.
that makes sense for this, actually.
Teacher, and of course, soon to be biographer. Eh, Charlie?
5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 13th of March, 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news team.
Hi, Devin. Sorry, the 10 of 10 hit us like right during an ad break. Here, let's do this. There we go. That should probably work out for us. Sweet. But yeah, yeah. So Taskmaster actually doing pretty well with this. So kind of like expecting to they're expecting to like have to go through multiple times, but they pay attention. We definitely pay attention to this. But you know, well, we'll see how things go after this. But you know, it's hard to say for sure. But seems to work. Seems to work somehow. Man. Yes, it's definitely pretty interesting DLC so far. I've kind of been enjoying it. I was kind of expecting like they're kind of expecting like something else to happen, but you know, it's at least something going on. But promising. Okay, let's see. Almost ready. That is good. Boom. So then I have to give it a second to let the epic end. Unfortunately, this is one of those story-heavy games. So I figure probably should keep his pause while the everybody can't see it. Also, welcome back. Let's get on with it.
In the laboratory, nestled in the sleepy hills of Chintleberry, Dr. Charles Magnus and his optimistically named Happiness Collective
Is that Chintle with an I or a Y?
have been working on a secret project.
That's all working this down, apparently.
The Victoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the country. Tonight, live on Channel 1, we'll be putting that claim to the test.
We're delighted, it says here, to welcome the project lead, Dr. Charles Magnus, for some inexplicable reason, a maths teacher.
And that too, apparently.
We'll have reporters the length and breadth of the country, and of course those all-important results.
So don't move that dial. Stick with Channel 1 all evening as we bring you
The Night of Smiles.
45 seconds back.
Sorry, Jeff, you know you're not meant to be saying that line?
But why not?
Sorry,
Would be good.
I got carried away. It's only my second time on TV, you know.
You can barely tell.
Yeah, barely.
With you, actually. You're like my lucky charm. Angela will get jealous.
Genius.
And of course, I'll be back when the show's done. Bob's promised me that this afternoon.
Oh God, sorry about that.
Robert Bozeman?
Yes. Yes, he's hired me to write a 4-part TV dramatization of the life of this chap right here.
Me?
Huh.
Well, I haven't consented to this.
Apparently you have. Check your contract.
Oh. Huh. There'll be something apparently.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine
the
behind
trash
me will be
man.
activated
Yeah, exactly, though.
for the first mass experiment of its type. But before we begin the bliss, let's meet our guests, Dr. Charles Magnus and his official biographer, Jeff Algebra.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to be back, Megan.
A big
Then to be able to play sad about that a bit, but still.
Christ, yes. Do you know, I had to jump in a taxi straight after the Year 10 Drama Club just to get here today. So all in all, I'd say it is pretty bloody thrilling.
I think she was talking to the doctor.
Yeah. Bit of a case, I would think. So.
Dr. Magnus, an exciting day.
Well, yes, it is, after all, the apex of my life's endeavour.
Oh, cracking stuff. Apex of my endeavour. Cracking.
Quite a daunting task you've undertaken.
Yeah, do you know what? I thought so too. But I was pacing around in that little holding area you have for guests through there.
The green room.
No, it's just...
That's what I don't have to worry about any thing for this. I might as well just do like Morse code with the sensor thing.
Brain box like Chaz here.
Please don't touch me.
But how does a numbskull like me connect with a chuffing genius like the Chancellor?
I really don't like either of those names.
But then we were talking before the show, and he
Hmm,
told me
okay.
a story from his life, and I realised that this genius and
What
I,
story is this?
we're the same.
I don't like talking about myself.
You see, when I was 16, there was only one girl that I wanted to invite to the school dance. Angela Angular, the joiner's girl. Now, everyone in the village loved Angela because she had the sweetest heart and back then a working spine, see? Don't think so. Best friend,
I think stuff really makes sense though, actually.
Minor, whose dad was an army trumpeter.
Not likely, Alex.
Gareth and Angela had been dating for a few months, and things were going very well for them. But I was lonely, see?
I'm not sure what this has to do with me.
Well,
I mean, why not?
Gareth
It's like.
confided in me that he'd been having some trouble in the bedroom department. Performance anxiety, probably. We were all young, after all.
Yeah.
I have just been sick in my mouth.
Well,
Oh God, this is awful though.
like the Chuckmeister here. So what I did was, I convinced Angela that the reason for Gareth's disappointing nocturnal activity. This is so brilliant.
Okay, want to see what this about.
Convinced her that he was gay. See?
Disagree.
Okay, fine.
Wow.
I know, right? Pretty damn clever. Anyway, she bought it, and not only did she go to the dance with me, but she's been my wife this last 14 years. The first 6 of us were really excellent.
Don't think so.
You know you're on television, don't you, Jeff?
I mean, that's fine though, I think.
Sorry, I am trying to keep it brief. My point is that exactly the same thing happened to Dr. Magnus here.
Not likely, Alex.
Like reflections of each other. So, to answer your original question, yeah?
Which was clearly meant for the doctor.
The answer for word that a bit.
Yes, it is daunting to try and capture the complexities of this brilliant man in 4 short hours of TV drama.
That's not less than 4 hours though, actually. Oh God.
But you see, I've got a hook to start from, a place of truth, because we're so similar, Chip and I.
This is outrageous.
Why?
Outrageous fortune.
Don't even do this, man. Way like. I thought we were here to talk about the machine.
No one cares about the science. It's all about the human story.
I mean, there is makes sense though, but still.
Perhaps you could just try and talk about what we're choosing to call the science for just a moment.
Sorry, Jeremy. There is no time, I'm afraid. We're going to have to go live now to Advance's brand new headquarters for a special message.
I feel that's mistake important though. I was hitting it a lot, so that makes sense. I think.
Hey, that's a minute back. Can we get everyone to the machine?
Oh, yes. Oh, hey, maybe we should push the button.
That's where it came to jerk.
Actually, that's...
I said that off a little bit.
It's all about Chuck and me. 2 peas in a pod.
That's what I say though.
Together.
Listen to me, you stupid twat. We are not 2 peas in a pod. We are nothing alike. You did something truly awful and stole your best friend's girlfriend, whereas I had to watch my childhood sweetheart, marry my best friend on the 5th anniversary of my father's death.
Wouldn't mind still, actually. It's been warm for a while, actually.
See, Gareth, who you fucked
I would appreciate that, actually.
narcissistic enjoyment. Disagree. You're a pathetic excuse.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Being.
So what's the Hunter? Yeah, he's not thought about that. That's for sure.
Right you are. I think I might have got the wrong end of the stick.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Sounds about right, though.
So I'm not pushing the bus.
No, we're live.
Yes, fantastic. That was the Prime
We
Minister.
got a story. My God, man. Supposed to let that shit that early.
Set some wealth funding.
Yeah, well, I'd still be teaching. Not me again, right?
You're Chester.
Chester Mims, 24. My party tricks include close-up card magic, playing the banjo, and no gag reflex.
Thank God for that, honestly.
And you'll be pressing this big button for us and starting the experiment. Is that correct?
Yes. One man shall push a button and the rest of mankind shall smile.
Oh, we didn't think of that, so you will see that.
Well, I think we can get a counter on the screen now.
And one M at the beginning, obviously.
Okay.
Going in 10.
So 3 then.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, 4.
Sussing it. Well, don't do a second of that.
1.
Okay. Got that done then.
Well, safe to say we got everything out of that guest.
Yeah, I think it was only like one thing though, so that kind of helps. Okay, let's see. Got you, got you, got you, got you. Don't worry about him anymore, thank God. Alright, let's bring you in.
That man could sell anything. I still have my inflatable fireplace to this day.
Inflatable fireplace? Wow. To put that for that, but that's fine. Alright, let's bring Crazy Neil in. Oh! Almost forgot to do that. Thank God. Yeah, the debate, for those who just came in, the debate just of this DLC is that we're kind of stuck in a time loop because of that machine that they were hitting the button on, so we kind of have to figure out what the combination is to open up that thing we have that was on the left of us to be able to fix it. Fortunately, it's something, but who knows? Because fortunately, like pretty much every time, it takes a few seconds to actually get the word out. But there we go, we got it.
For a man that supposedly has a business empire to run, he was surprisingly available at short notice.
Well, thank God for that, actually.
Spontaneous, Alex. So hopefully he takes us in a helpful.
That's pretty crazy games. I mean, I've still interesting ideas actually. So hey, have to work with that.
I've been on when no one's turned up, followed by the worrying number of lumps under my left arm.
Here, yes indeed, it's Crazy Neil here with the scientific deal of the year. Yeah.
What? Oh my God, man.
So glad you could join us. If you could please sit with Dr. Magnus on the sofa, the host will be with you.
Oh, so you guys like the version of the machine though, actually. Oh.
Sorry,
It's so like old though, actually.
Oh, that's fine. We don't need him until the experiment starts. But this device.
Leave that alone, please, Colin.
What's this one do?
God knows, it just showed up.
Yeah, I think that's part in though, actually.
My inability to express my true feelings, if my mother's to be believed.
What's fascinating is how we can offer such quality products at such low prices. Good to see you again, Mr. Donaldson.
Thank goodness we have two equally qualified guests, Mr. Neil.
Call me Crazy Neil.
Let's say no
Yeah.
for now.
Totally. man.
Another equally skilled salesperson, if the reports on your funding levels are to be believed. Jeremy Dawson, professional setting.
Charles Magnus, impervious to skepticism.
There's no need for skepticism.
I don't know what gets some out of it though, but who knows?
Right, of course.
Sorry, I'm late. Flard exploded. Professor Magnus.
Dr. Magnus, apparently.
Oh, did I turn it off? Damn it. Suppose I didn't turn it off. Bad points. Well, let's fix that. I know. Usually it tends to be pretty good. Like you make sure all the redeems for like everything else is off. But there's just plenty of stuff. Let's see. one. There we go. Oh yeah, I did miss a couple of them actually. Yeah, okay. That's right though. Not to worry about it. There we are. Yeah, that one's supposed to be for my 3D model, so unfortunately it can't be the case for this one. But yeah, that's right.
And Mr. Neil.
Crazy Neil! When you live the crazy like I do, it's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle! Yeah!
Of course it is. Amazing.
10 seconds, everybody.
This should be fun.
Try not to buy anything.
Going
It's a bit solid things about. I'm surprised at the taste though, actually.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. It's the 13th of March 1985, and this is a Channel 1 special event hosted by your national nightly news team and special guests.
That's right. We're joined tonight by a world-renowned scientist and a salesman.
I just say that's something.
It does. I meant.
Hard to so thanks still.
The first, fresh from his laboratory in Chintlebury, is Dr. Charles Magnus, head of the Happiness Collective, who claims his Euphoria device will raise overall happiness levels throughout the
Let
country.
people like on the board. I appreciate it too, actually. I think I like it.
Crazy with pride. I once tried to sell me a self-freezing toaster.
Huh.
I'm still not sure why I would want one, but anyway, it's Crazy Neil.
Yes, indeed. I'm bringing the appliance of science at an unbelievable price.
So don't go away. Stick with Channel 1 all evening as we bring you...
Oh, it's a little down corner actually. That's kind of it, no.
We normally like to introduce our guests before they speak, Mr. Neil.
There will be plenty of time to talk when we come back from the titles.
Yeah, speaking of that, when will I get a chance to introduce my device so our viewers can compare the two?
Sorry, his device? What's this now?
Salesperson. Sorry, Dr. Magnus, did Mr. Bozeman not explain to you that when he invited Mr. Neil...
Crazy Neil.
Sorry, yes. When Mr.
Okay.
was invited to come onto the show, he brought his own device as an alternative.
You can't be
Yeah, but it is probably the case though, I'd say.
preposterous. I've spent years researching and planning for tonight. Countless hours given up, opportunities ignored, friends lost, lumps that probably should have been checked, and this senseless charlatan is attempting to plagiarize my...
Oh, is it to have the part with the fucking lumps though?
Your case, Dr. Magnus.
That'd be an interesting thing.
It's just... I can't believe it.
5, 4,
Maybe it is though, I think. Who knows?
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, one of the impressive machines behind me will be activated in the first ever mass experiment of its type.
It's very far trying to do both of them, I bet.
The men behind these multiple merriment machines, Dr. Charles Magnus and Crazy Neil.
Hello, hey, hola, buongiorno. Hi there, Crazy Neil with the best...
It takes for them having fun with it though, like that.
Steal of a deal.
This is pretty fun deal with that about. I think that was the thing. Oh man.
For joining us. Mr. Neil, let's start with you.
Crazy. When you live the crazy like I do, Mr. Donaldson, it's a lifestyle.
So I think we'll ever see Crazy Neil like in the commercials though, but the thought about some, on camera now.
Crazy Neil's joyous jubilation contraption. You won't.
The Mario Brothers bar had to guess what was our solo. Jeez, that's unfortunate though. But let's see that top of it. Thank God.
You press this button, and your greatest dreams, your ultimate happiness, your true bliss, they all come true.
Wow, that's quite the device there.
Yeah, but it is though.
So you made it last night?
It's kind of when it just came out though. That like I was starting to play like Superstar Saga and all that. Sounds like fun.
No offense, brainbox. So I got together with the current Mrs. Crazy Neil, ex-Mrs. Neil's 1 through 3, 5 and 6.
Wow, that's quite the team. And they all happily work
It's with the marriage part number 4 a bit. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Is the director of a national space program.
So, do tell us, how does it actually work?
Yes, I'd be very curious to know.
I can't give that away, I'm afraid. Otherwise, we'll have knockoff Crazy Neils springing up everywhere.
How very convenient.
Should the mention be like those suits somewhere around the bed? Be blind as hell.
What's the name of your device?
Okay, so it's my turn, is it? About time. I'll have another lump after this, no wonder.
I bet.
Driven by unnecessary stress. So, the Happiness Collective is a team of highly qualified professional scientists and engineers from a multitude of institutions and disciplines.
Like maybe someone said Mario. I've been checking it out too, actually. That sounds kind of cool.
A real scientific breakthrough that will revolutionize contentment in this nation.
Gonna see if maybe I'll find a copy somewhere. That'd be interesting.
Equally ambitious claim there. How long did it take your exceptional team to get this all started?
Years, obviously.
Yeah, really.
In the world of actual science, proper processes need to be followed to ensure safety. Standards need to be adhered to at each iteration, and
Absolutely, whereas you did yours last night.
And this is why business is always giving science a wedgie.
Okay. Didn't do taste though, actually.
When they need it. And that's a Crazy Neil guarantee.
How does your device work, Doctor?
well, obviously some of that information is proprietary.
See? Convenient.
Yeah, really. Taste though.
I'll try and explain the basics as simply as possible.
Especially for him.
Everything is vibration. Everything is vibrating. A particle is also a wave.
But you can wave.
Yeah, probably not too much out bet, honestly.
with Crazy Neil's bathroom surfer ocean wave machine. When the beach comes to you, may cause electrocution.
It's okay.
A wave is, if you like, a note, and we all vibrate at different notes depending on our mood. Happier people vibrate at a higher frequency than sad people, for example.
I know my wife is always happier when she...
Trying to understand some French as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna make sense though, actually.
I give up.
It's a little hard to deal with that a bit.
Thank you. Megan?
Yes, well, there is only a minute or two to go now. So while we go and get set up with the devices, let's go and head on live to the new Advanced HQ for a special message from
That's supposed to actually kind of swallow on Amazon though. They kind of figured we'd look with those.
Okay, we've got about a minute. Lovely stuff. If we could get you all over to the devices now, please.
So who won?
Sorry?
Well, you're going to start up my device, or Brainbucks is here.
I think, Mr. Neil, while it's been very entertaining having you on the show, we're probably going to go with Dr. Magnus's device.
Some sanity at last. Chester.
Yes, Dr. Magnus.
It looks like Nickel and Copper might have brought a little friend. Let's get another dermatologist appointment for next week, shall we?
Okey-dokey, I'll make a note of that straight away. Let's invite Zinc along to the party.
Please don't make light
Oh, so the
system. Just book
Already got it.
What's he charging you for this bucket of bolts?
10
Whatever
seconds.
it is, I'll
They would have probably missed one of the beds.
You fundamentally misunderstood this. 5 seconds, push the right button. 3, 2.
Fantastic. The price.
Okay, so numbers is prepare a table. Company's lock set to the topic number for copper. Oh, what is that anyway? Topic for copper.
Prime Minister's there.
Who are, of course, responsible in so many ways for what we're witnessing tonight.
So who's going to get their butt pressed?
Well, I'm personally obviously sure that they'd both prove equal value to society.
I tell
but
you
I
what,
think we're probably.
I'll give you your first press for free.
Okay, so is it just this two thing there? Okay.
Oh, well, that ain't right. Huh?
That's unfortunate though. Damn.
Please. Mr. Neil, much better to leave these things to the professionals.
That's kind of expected though, but that's alright.
Well, you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, throw everything together and hope for the best.
Okay, so that's done. What's this? Oh, it's part at the end of the bed. Let's see, that is done. Okay, so he's knocked off. Let's do that. Do that. That one's done.
Yes, hurrah!
Oh. Oh, so the party should do like all of them at once then. It's not problems though. So for now we got the birthday. That's had a bad timing though, actually. Yeesh. What's your type for copper? Just let me look it up real quick. Let's see. Copper, atomic. 29 apparently. Okay. So let's see if we get this to work. Did we not did we not do this then? Alright, whatever. Boop. So I think we might have one of them available though. It's a Wednesday. That's still very weird time though, actually, not that I think about it. But you know, who knows really?
Yes, a packed set. Let's see what this motley crew can Boris. You should see the orchestra pit. It's like a musical bolognese down there.
Sounds interesting, actually.
I can't possibly fit you all in. Some of you are going to have to stand.
Oh, did we not, That's annoying.
Dr. Magnus. How many mics do you think I have? There's loads of them. Have a good mind to.
Who are you talking to, Colin?
Them. They know.
They did it pretty in there bad, honestly.
The convention of the desperate.
I think the collective noun is a disappointment.
So, Mr. James,
Probably
what
piece
is
though,
your
actually.
greatest fear? And let's keep it light, eh?
Oh, that's a good one. I think the thing I fear the most is the consequence of my enormous intellect.
Me too, as it happens.
Right. Well,
Okay.
I'm sure that'll work, but I don't suppose.
That's kind of Europe? Really? Wow.
Anywhere too?
I mean, that doesn't make sense though, but still, it's not a lot. Hmm.
My father took me to the circus, and it was very traumatic. After I'd finished sobbing, we had our second conversation. I remember I was 22.
Poor.
Okay, so conversation with father. I said 3 PhDs. There's 2 conversations. Okay, so that means. So he has 3 PhDs. So he had 2 conversations. So that means it'd be 0-2 then, I believe.
Man, circuses are atrocious places. I fight for animals every day.
Dreadful places. Absolute nonsense. The smell of the sawdust, the lights, the music, the terrified roars of the broken animals. What's not to love?
Sorry, I'm late. Enormous queef.
Jesus.
I don't know how many guests we were booking today, did we?
Oh, Jesus, man.
A bit last minute.
That's the move you want to bring up though.
Bozeman. 10 seconds. He laughed. Just.
It's true.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeff Algebra. I'm Alan James.
No,
And
we're
I'm
not doing-
Dr.
we're not-
Charles Magnus. Chester Mims, 24. My favourite sounds are the pop of bubble wrap, the laughter of a badger, and of course.
After prepared to what was the left for badge apparently? Okay. Yeah, it's still $50. My god, man.
Helena Canterbury.
Yeah, that's not doing a lot though, actually.
I'd rather not say my age. My favourite sounds are empathy, humility, and humanity.
I quite like farts.
Well, I enjoy
Okay, fine.
steak, and of course, the subs liberated.
Oh, that silly squeaky voice you get when you inhale.
No, I'm fine.
How dare you? What? How?
Yeah, I'm fine. It did fell. I was just having a bit of a laugh with the lines there.
Odorless, tasteless, pointless. It was during our second application for funding back before Advance. We were demonstrating a prototype and we'd chosen to use helium as the catalyst. And of course, it started escaping from the machine.
Couldn't see it, couldn't smell it, couldn't taste it.
And Dr. Magnus's voice slowly started rising in pitch.
Okay.
which of course was terribly amusing, but I'm afraid he didn't quite see the funny side
It's
of it.
dead to me. I've scratched it off every periodic table in the building. It does not exist. Pointless monotonic prick. I hope it all goes to shit, and I don't care if it takes.
Actually, what's the part 2 actually? Mr. Helium. Okay. So it might be like the It's kind of helium.
Every single one of humanity with it as it goes.
The Night of Smiles.
25 seconds back. Okay, so we're overrunning a little bit, so if we could keep it tight in the
That's
next
age,
second,
Chef's
otherwise
dead.
we Get to the button press.
Sorry, I think I might have got us a bit off track there.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably a different thing we taste now, actually.
I quite like the smell of parsnips.
Oh, a much underrated vegetable, the parsnip. Great in a roast dinner, in a casserole, and for the really ambitious, a souffle.
Oh, I love a man who can cook a souffle. Suggest a gentle touch.
That's a little bit of close though, actually. Not that bad.
Souffle. I've got a 5 out of 7 success rate. The secret's in the whisking.
Oh, Chester, you're delightful little puppy.
Aw, it's so adorable though, actually.
I'll do better this time.
Please. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. It's just a few minutes until the impressive machine behind me is activated.
Hold up! Hold up!
I was understanding that there. That's far as that case though.
Don't make any rush decisions yet.
You're that funny little man from the commercials.
Crazy Deal's the name. Crazy Deal's the game.
That's why I thought much shot him though. To see if actually that did a real thing.
One flight of stairs.
2 devices, double the risk. It's all in my new book. Alan J. Oh shit, sorry. Excuse me.
Fuck me, Alan. Is your brain any bigger than your book?
Are you two even real scientists? Who actually even are you?
I'm a scientist. I can prove it. Chester, if you please.
Oh, right, yes.
Got a couple of these available now, so.
You're an actor.
Ready to go, right? Yeah. Yeah, as far as I've seen the just look guide.
Charles Magnus, born January 1st. Oh, New Year baby. 1930 something. I can't read that without my glasses. At 7:43 p.m. Race Caucasian. Gender difficult to discern. Here we are. Birthmarks. 2. One on the upper left thigh in the shape of an accordion.
Oh, okay.
On the right buttock in the shape of a smaller buttock.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Feast your eyes on this.
Save me.
Okay, so your birth 19. I can't read that. 1930 something. 21st circus. Whatever his 45th birthday. Thank you. I'll make sure to do team straight. 12 years ago. So 13 March of 1985. For his 45th birthday. So that would be 12 years ago. So that'd be 1985. So that'd be 1973. Yeah, 1973. So 1973. So it says that'd be. Oh my God. Too much attention. No, thanks.
No need for that.
My hero.
Dr. Magnus, tell us how your machine works, please.
Well, you see, I'd love to tell you, but, you know, there's a whole bunch of tricks.
What's the time I was talking about?
Right you are.
Well, it's all about vibration, really. It's the melody of humanity.
Oh, you're a poet, darling. The ladies must adore you.
Not really.
Yes, I've been logging Dr. Magnus's romantic engagements for years. For science, obviously.
I just put the best for that thing.
Scientist. And every single one of them, without a doubt, has been an unmitigated disaster.
Not likely, Alex.
2 other failed attempts even before he started logging them.
Oh gosh, yes. Do we?
Pop on PCs. Oh, nice. Okay.
None of them even showed up.
Yes, I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure that they'll probably be able to at least get close to the end of the DLC, like on next week's stream.
Actually, it's me who's afraid of clowns. Remember? It's the last time I had a.
Okay. Yeah, I think this probably is. I did do some. I did do a bit of grinding. Earlier today. So I'm pretty sure we should be able to probably like at least power through the next next two doors, because we got. As I said on Monday, apparently there's like two. It's like, two regular doors, and there's like probably like some smaller doors available during then. But I think we're pretty sure, with the way we're going, we should be able to either finish it next stream or the stream after, I believe. It's unfortunate. The problem was that I did it by defeating Reaper again using the cheese method during the original playthrough of the main game. The unfortunate problem is that one of my party members just ended up being dead, but when we defeated him, so he didn't get the XP, which kind of sucks. But I'm kind of hoping that once we get to the next stream of this, we should be able to hopefully one of those times will pop up. We can like level them up so we can get them back to where everybody else is. But that is what I am hoping for. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see. More for once much they can do, I bet. But still. There we go. Sorry, I'm just checking something. There we go.
Conversation with my father.
Right, well, you're a fucking clown and all. Whoever heard of making people happy?
So we have the line at the bottom of my stream. I might try that.
I think we've had time there, aren't we, Megan?
Yeah, absolutely. We are, Jeremy. There's less.
Because I think I might be able to be off on Tuesday. At the moment, I try trying to do with the extended one. I'll give it a shot. But we'll see what happens.
Okay, so that's about a minute back. Lovely stuff.
if we could get you all over to the device now, please.
So, this trip to the circus with your father would make an excellent scene in the TV show, don't you think? A Dark Night in 1922.
No, it was 1956. I was 22.
Yes, but we're set it in 1922. It'll play better in black and white, don't you think?
I did doubt that over there.
Possibly get your phone number.
Absolutely not.
Fucking brutal.
Like one
Ow.
of your dates, eh, Chaz?
Actually, it's Dr. Charles Magnus. Nonsense. I wrote the paper on theories of theorizing in a theoretical universe.
That sounds useful.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you did with this though, actually.
Called Hey Friendship, perhaps you've heard of it.
Of course he has. Of course I haven't.
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fantastic. The Prime Minister's there, and of course, without the...
Let's pick it for the Jupiter Boston stream. I'm not replying on it, yeah. I mean, something we don't really need to.
Should we all do it together?
What a wonderful idea.
Aw.
Oh, don't worry about him. Let's all get on with it.
Hang on, what about my device?
Be honest, Mr. Neil, is it even safe?
Well, actually, I'm not quite sure what's gone into it, so...
Oh, this really does still the park now.
Oh, that's what they say in the staff room. I think it's affectionate.
Sure it is. Shall we get a timer? Oh, a counter on the screen. That's it. Excellent. And we are going in 10, 9,
8, 7, 6.
Come on, Alan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there goes that.
Not sure we managed to get all the clues there, Winston.
I've probably missed one of these. Yeah, I see that there's one in the blind dates. I fear saying that final boss. Yeah, I'm thinking I might probably like give him a shot. I might probably like give him a shot, but I kind of highly doubt I'll be able to beat him like first try. So we'll see what happens. You know, if we manage to get him, then fine. If not, then we'll just do the final boss, then we'll be good. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. So okay, yeah. So we're missing 2 of these. Okay, so 22 Circus was stripped out in 1956. Okay, so Max Far died on the day to visit the circus. 5th anniversary of Max's dad's death. For January 1st. Doesn't necessarily super sure about that though. Saving 99. Damn. It's just fortunate though. 7th September birth. My time birth was 7:43 p.m. Okay, so that's probably put 0743, I imagine. Okay, 0743, 29. This one would be that'll be 20 days. Have to have them turn up. 122 divided by 2. Yeah, I believe that'd be 61, honestly. That's... Yeah, Cat's age... I don't know if I'm gonna figure that stuff out, actually. Circus was dropped in 1956. Patient conversation with his father. Have a few conversations. Yeah, so it'd probably be 2 for the chats with Dad, so... Yeah, I did that already. Okay, that's age.
Right. Magnus's father took him to the circus on his 22nd birthday in 1956, and his father died that day. So the 5th anniversary would have been his birthday, January the 1st, 5 years later, which is 1961.
21st and 60. Okay.
1961.
There we go, okay. Okay, that just kind of helps. I would have won at 61. 01, 01, 1961. Okay. That was good. Okay, figure that stuff out.
Magnus was 22 with the circus in 1956, so his year of birth must be 1934. Therefore, his 45th birthday was in 1979. He bought the cat 12 years ago, and it's 1985 today, so we know he bought it in 1973. So if it died in 1979, it must have been 6 years old at the time.
Okay, it should be 06. Okay. Okay, that makes sense for that. 06. There we go.
Magnus's mum left on his 10th birthday at his exact time of birth, which was 7:43 p.m. or in 24-hour format.
Oh, it's actually 24-hour format. Okay, the part wouldn't run anyway. Oh well. 1943. Okay. 1943.
I can see where you're coming from, but the machine says it's not right. We must be missing some information.
Okay. So I'm thinking. Yeah, so since he said like helium, I think it might be 28. Okay, we did get it right. Okay.
Based on what we have, so maybe we're missing something?
You know, that's wrong. Yeah, thank God for that. Otherwise, it would be in a lot of trouble, actually. I kind of hate that. 122 divided by... Okay. 122 divided by 2. Okay, let me see. Calculator. 122 divided by 2. Oh. 122 divided by 2. Yeah, so 61. So I must be missing something important with these. So yeah, that's what I kind of thought. But the answer's not correct. So I'm gonna say we're probably gonna need to do another run of this. Alright. Come on. And again. Oh! Yeah, I must have probably missed some with the unsupplying dates. That's what you didn't like the unlock like all the stuff about. I saw that was available then.
Let's take another run at it.
Stand at the back. Don't know what Bosun was thinking booking all these people.
You might as well stay, Chester.
Thank you, Dr. Magnus.
How many mics do you think I have? There's loads of them. Have a good mind to.
Who are you talking to, Colin?
Them.
Yeah, really.
Christ, it's a convention of the desperate.
I think the collective noun is a disappointment.
So, Mr. James, what would you say is your greatest fear? And let's keep it light, eh?
Oh, that's a good one. I think the thing I fear the most is the consequence of my enormous intellect.
Me too, as it happens.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm sure that'll work, but I don't suppose clowns features anywhere too?
Actually...
Seriously, thank God for that, yeah.
Don't think so.
My father took me to the circus, and it was very traumatic. After I'd finished sobbing, we had our second conversation. I remember. I was 22.
Got that one?
Yeah, I thought we're ready, okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Circuses are atrocious places. I fight for animals every day.
Dreadful places. Absolute nonsense. The smell of the sawdust. The lights, the music. The terrified roars of the broken animals. What's not to love?
Sorry, I'm late. Enormous queef. James, we did know how.
I'll bring that whole thing out, though.
It was a bit last minute. Just didn't have enough seats.
Yeah, you taste though, actually.
10 seconds. He laughed. Just laughed.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeff Algebra.
I'm Alan J.
No.
And I'm Dr. Charles Magnus.
Was there anything let's do? Sorta.
My favorite sounds.
It's mostly just like that, you know, dealing with all the stuff behind the whiteboard.
Seems to be the thing we're doing.
My name's Helena Canterbury Boatshoe, and I'd rather not say my age. My favourite sounds are empathy, humility, and humanity.
I would have missed something there.
Like farts.
Well, I enjoy the sizzling of a steak, and of course, the subs liberated.
Oh, that silly squeaky voice you get when you inhale helium.
Yeah. How dare you?
What?
How dare you bring up that double proton bastard in my presence?
Yes, I'm afraid.
Not likely, Alex.
Very bad experience with you.
Colorless, odorless, tasteless, pointless.
It was during our second application for funding back before Advance, we were demonstrating a prototype and we'd chosen to use helium as the catalyst. And of course, it started escaping from the machine.
Couldn't see it, couldn't smell it, couldn't taste it.
And Dr. Magnus's voice slowly started rising in pitch, which we all thought was terribly amusing, but I'm afraid he didn't quite see the funny side of it.
I've scratched it off every periodic table in the building. It does not exist. Pointless monotonic.
If it is pretty much everywhere though.
Gets split, and I don't care if it takes every single one of them with it as it goes.
Disagree.
Okay.
Might have smiled.
45 seconds back. Okay, so we're overrunning a little bit, so if we can keep it tight in the next section, otherwise we won't get to the button press.
Sorry, I think I might have got us a bit off track there.
Really? Jeff, do you think so?
I quite like the smell of parsnips.
Oh, a much underrated vegetable, the parsnip. Great in a roast dinner, in a casserole, and for the really ambitious, a souffle.
Oh, I love
Oh, that'd be something to have some of that actually.
Just a gentle touch.
That'd be cool.
Hello.
I like that.
I can cook a souffle. I've got a 5 out of 7 success rate. The secret's in the whisking.
Oh, Chester, you're a delightful little puppy.
Aw.
Nonsense.
I'll do better this time.
Please. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. It's just a few minutes until the impressive machine behind me is activated. In
Whoa,
the
whoa, hold up.
I don't think they to show up again, honestly.
Don't make any rush decisions yet.
You're that funny little man from the commercial.
Crazy Deal's the name, Crazy Deal's the game. I'm so sorry I'm late. It's really difficult to get that thing up 31 flights of stairs. 2 devices, double the risk. It's all in my new book. Alan Oh, shit.
Not likely, Alex.
Excuse me, drop my tiny book.
Fuck me, Alan. Is your brain any bigger than your book?
Even real scientist.
But the road like the walnut bed.
I'm a scientist. I can prove it. Chester.
Why?
If you please.
Oh, right, yes.
You're an actor. You read it out.
Right you are.
Okay.
Charles Magnus, born January 1st. Oh,
You've done that one before.
yeah, baby. 1930 something. I can't read that without my
Heard you the
glasses.
first
At 7:43 p.m. Race Caucasian, gender difficult to discern. Here we are. Birthmarks. 2. 1 on the upper left thigh in the shape of an accordion. And the second on the right buttock in the shape of a smaller buttock.
We're doing birthmarks, are we? Well, Crazy Neil's
Why is that crazy doing some of that bad?
eyes on this.
Save me! Thank you, Mr. Neil. That's no need for that.
My hero.
Dr. Magnus, tell us how your machine works, please.
Well, you see, I'd love to tell you, but, you know, there's a whole bunch of tricks.
if you want.
No!
Right you are.
Well, it's all about vibration, really. It's the melody of humanity.
Oh, you're a poet, darling. The ladies must adore you.
It's like I'm saying doing that though, thing.
Not really.
Yes, I've been logging Dr. Magnus's romantic engagements for years. For science,
Nonsense.
obviously. I'm a scientist. And every single one of them, without a doubt, has been an unmitigated disaster.
Don't think so.
22 other failed attempts even before he started.
Not likely, Alex.
Oh, gosh. Yes. Do we count them?
Okay, there we go.
None of them even showed.
That's the one. Yeah, 22 extra no-shows. Okay, so 61 plus 22 would be 83. 83 of them, okay.
It was hard to see.
Fuck's sake, Alan. I wouldn't even hire you to work at a circus. You're a clown, Alan. A fucking clown.
Actually, it's me who's afraid of clowns. Remember? It's the last time I had a conversation with my father.
Right, well, you're a fucking clown and all. Whoever heard of making people happy with vibrations?
Well, one of the ex-misses...
Still to figure this stuff out though, so that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. We are, Jeremy. There's less than a minute to go now. So while we get everyone set up at the Euphoria device, let's go over to the Prime Ministers at Advance HQ for a very special message.
Okay, so that's about a minute back. Lovely stuff. If we
Okay, I think they're really fine into this.
So,
Who's promising that thing?
circus with your father would make an excellent scene in the TV show, don't you think? A Dark Night in 1922.
No, it was 19...
Plus, the work too much about, like, I think that's now, so... Probably work.
Play better in black and white, don't you think?
I possibly get your phone number?
Absolutely not.
Fucking brutal.
Like one of your dates, eh, Chaz?
Ouch.
Dr. Charles Magnus. I wrote the paper on theories of theorizing in a theoretical universe.
That sounds useful.
Yeah, well,
I suppose you can do about still.
Friendship, perhaps you've heard of it.
Of course he has. Of course I haven't.
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I wish I could like fast forward to this at those images of time actually. Oh, that's right.
Prime Minister's there, and of course, without the assets and wealth funding you received
from the corrupted.
Come on, let's get on with it and press the fucking button already.
Should we all do it together?
What a wonderful idea.
Yeah, but this might not, but don't give it a shot.
Oh, don't worry about him. Let's all get on with it.
Hang on, what about my device?
Be honest, Mr. Neal, is it even safe?
Well, actually, I'm not quite sure what's gone into it, so...
Watch out, here comes Grubby Jeff. Oh, that's what they say in the staff room.
Yeah, I'm so unfortunate with that.
Sure it is. Should we get a timer? Oh, a counter on the screen, that's it, excellent. And we are going in 10, 9,
8, 7, 6,
come on, Alan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, there's that.
We still need something, but my intuition tells me we could get it in any of them.
I mean, the French got a lot of things already, so yeah, it's to be 83. So let's do that.
Okay,
there we go.
We did it! What a good little stooge you make. Now, as I said before, the instructions say the core workings of the relay machine all revolve around the wire sets. Apparently, there are 2 sets, one group of 3 on the left and one group of 4 on the right. Let me just read you the instructions here.
Okay.
To change the output function, take one wire from the left-hand variant number group
That's a question now.
to the right-hand departmental register group. Attention! Do not, under any circumstances, swap wires in the same group. The relay device has a very specific configuration, and deviating from the instruction provided in this handbook could result in unintended, disastrous consequences.
Okay.
Noted. Well, that seems clear enough. Try picking up one of the wires now, Alex.
Did I say grab this one? Or can we? Oh, it did. Here we go. Yeah, this one.
Connect that wire to a different wire in the other group.
Let's try this one.
Not to worry, that's perfectly normal, it says here. Apparently, once 2 wires have been swapped and the input is set, the glass panel will slide shut to prevent unintended exponential cascade failures. Sounds like it's probably a wise safety measure.
What's much trying to do that?
The big button and see if we fixed it.
Alright. Oh. Alright. Let's hope for the best. Also, see if this works, or if it does, like, you know, other issues, that they'll be, like, in trouble with that. That'd be unfortunate. It's unfortunate they decided not to be clear about that, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do, man? Oh.
Winston, bad news. Someone's redesigned my office in friendly colors. It looks like we've jumped into some sort of alternate reality.
Oh, that's fun.
Cheap trick multiverse mumbo jumbo, I shouldn't wonder. I hate this bloody stuff. If it is a multiverse, I should imagine we'll be stuck here a while, so maybe we should see if we can work out the identity of Magnus's mysterious...
Absolutely. Yeah, thankfully I did, but I think we're in a different one now.
The Happiness Collective employs tens of thousands of amusingly similarly named scientists.
Huh.
To get her extension number, I'm going to need her honorific...
Your title.
First name.
Okay. Surname.
And the department she works in.
Okay, gotcha.
Once we have those, we can bring her onto the show. Ring your diminutive little bell, as usual, if you hear any clues.
Okay,
In the
sounds good.
meantime, let's hope they haven't wrecked the news.
Yeah, they probably have right now.
How long is this going to take then?
Do you have somewhere else to be?
Not really.
I guess somebody else. Okay.
About 10 minutes. Then we come back at 8, 9, and then a long show at 10 to do the results.
This thing's gonna cheer me up then, is it?
I very much doubt it.
Or is it safe?
Let's hope so.
Oh, it's one of the wires that they would be careful that a bit.
No, I'm not. But at least I'm not lying to you, young lady.
I'm not sure I want to be here.
Listen, between ourselves, this machine is 99% likely to do absolutely nothing other than cause a national power cut. The science behind it is dubious at best. And as for the man in charge of the Happiness Collective, well, it seems to me like he's barely cracked a smile in his entire life.
Yeah, it's just for probably near this point, though.
Like, break everything.
Yeah, probably.
Seems to me everything's broken already most of the time.
Oh, hello. Sam Raccoon, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How have you been? If you'd like to share, or if you'd like to lurk in there, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, don't say that. It's exciting. A groundbreaking experiment.
We're just playing some not for broadcast. We're checking out the recent DLC, the final one. Yeah.
I think given time, we'll find actually he's exactly the right amount.
I was like super happy that this didn't pop in.
So this thing, it's big, is it?
Depends what you call
For a bit of a check though. The best guy's country bound shrine. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure that's what this.
4, 3.
Still pretty cute though, not bringing much attention though.
Excellent. Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson. And as you all probably know by now, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here on Channel 1. But it's no secret that I don't have any children.
That's fair.
So the station reached out to a local home, and I'm delighted to say that joining me tonight for this Channel 1 special event is Stacey. Say hello, Stacey.
Hello. 22 million hellos.
20 million hellos, everybody.
Do the next bit, and then we take it into export. Read what's written there. You can read, can't you?
Of course I can.
Thank you for the shout out though.
Group and care, not a fucking cave.
Again, excellent.
In a laboratory, nestled in the sleepy hills of Chintlebury.
Much of it goes all the hate. Yeah, I end up like locking it down by my Twitter, honestly.
Incredibly, they claim they're euphoric.
At some point, I was telling all the bot fellows, all everything going on. It's a lot. So mostly just been focusing on like the blue sky stuff. Yeah. It's probably. God, I think I need like switch off somebody else because it likes to break a lot. All right, there you go. Rid of that. Yeah, I'll probably switch to someone else. We'll find another shadow player. I think it might be an issue with the fact that I have 2 different ones like up, but whatever. Not a big deal. Well, I think they'll probably at least have it ready for like Saturday stream. So see how it goes.
We'll be in and out of the schedule throughout the evening. Oh, I've said that.
Yes, twice now.
Right. Here we are. With our team of reporters sending by up and down the country to report live on whether the device has brought a smile to your face.
Well, I'm best for the world.
You might stream it. I said that there should. It's been a lot of fun doing this recently, especially over October. It definitely was a lot.
Nevertheless, we'll still be here, and with all those all-important results as well.
So don't move that dial. Stick with Channel 1 all evening. As we bring you
The Night of Smiles.
And 35 seconds back.
Can we get the guests in, please?
Okay.
Magnus, you could sit here, please. Who are you?
Chester Mims 24. My favourite palindromes are civic, rotavator, and no lemon, no melon.
What?
Chester's
Okay.
Press the button.
Oh, that's not until after the Prime Minister.
Go away, Chester.
Yes, Dr. Magnus.
Oh.
So I think it's for actually to just get down and show up like the main game to actually not think about it.
Ever.
5, 4, 3.
Off you go then.
Again.
You got this.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, the impressive machine behind us will be activated in the first ever mass experiment of its type. So let's meet the man behind the merriment, Dr. Charles Magnus.
Dr. Magnus, welcome to the show. Just before we came on air, Stacey was asking me if your machine might, in her words, break everything.
Oh my God, you're such a grown-up.
Yeah, but there's been a push with that.
Is this experiment safe, Doctor?
Well, I suppose that's a fair question, and probably one that's also on your viewers' minds.
Mushroom Disney Film DLC with comes on 20th. I thought it's been better once since I actually played that game though. It was kind of fun for what it was.
While no science is without risk, I can assure you that the chances of time actually getting stuck, as you say, is less than 1 over 10 to the power of 64.
So it could happen then.
Yeah, that's a different idea, that actually.
For all we know, it may have already happened.
Yeah, multiple times.
It's theoretical metaphysics no one understands.
It is, however, more likely that you will have a spontaneous pulmonary embolism or be struck by lightning than that time will actually become unstuck.
I don't want to be struck by lightning.
And you won't be.
Yeah, do you think?
Nah, I don't like it. Something doesn't feel right.
That's what people said about television or electricity or even the printing press.
Nah, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's like, you're going to press that button and none of us will exist anymore. Like, all wiped out. Like, we weren't meant to happen. Like, we were a mistake.
That's ridiculous. Where did you get your degree?
I'm 15, you wanker. But it don't take a degree to know that there's something messed up about wanting to control other people's feelings.
To make
Yeah, there's a bit of a lot of things.
You didn't ask for my permission.
No, and I've no intention of doing so either. Chester, if you please.
Well, before we test the machine, we do have to go to Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury for a special message. And that's still being set
I
up.
thought them, what am I saying? It's just for you when he's about to town. Yeah, I can agree with that.
This young lady is Chester Mims, my loyal lab assistant, who, like myself, has dedicated his whole life to the pursuit of scientific excellence. He is a man who is educated, he is inquisitive and rigorous, and these are, young lady, qualities I
must go
might
in a
suggest
second.
you would do.
Oh, you mean for Dreamless Valley? I did. Yeah, pretty thing.
Why does ignorance always have to speak so thunderously?
What are you calling ignorant? I'm not the one playing God here. That's you.
Well, actually, it's Chester. Mr. Mims, if you would like to proceed with the activation process.
Do you mean,
Yes.
Yes, put the first button.
The red button. Yes.
Righty-ho, Dr. M. That's, so-co by me.
Wipe us out of existence. How fragile do you think reality actually is?
Yeah, well, I'm ignorant, aren't I? Probably wouldn't go trying to break it.
Yeah, verbally, honestly. Yeah, thank God for that, honestly. These guys were giving me. Really? That didn't really do anything. I mean, they've been lucky fine on this version. Because we're playing, you know, this probably tells the fact that on PNG we're playing the Steam version. But it's interesting that the issue with that version of the game. Yeah, this is an Xbox too. Even though I think it's kind of weird in hindsight, considering you know it seems really kind of meant for a mouse and keyboard, but you know, whatever. Yeah, nothing there. All right. Let's mess around with it a bit. Okay, so put you on here. See what happens. It's probably a lot to imagine, but you know, who knows? So I think it's probably supposed to be in PlayStation 2. I don't remember for sure, but seems promising. You know, who knows? So I'm thinking we'll probably like do a run through of this new alternate reality, and then we'll probably review it today. As I said, well, wasn't really super planning on like the doing an entire playthrough this because it'll be another like 2 more hours, and like I think it's about an hour, but or actually no, I don't really need to, but I really at least get some time to myself. Because I don't have to work late tomorrow, but it's definitely been fun though. I think I definitely want to at least like try to finish it like on my own. It's to be fun. Use this size fish. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Okay.
I've turned into that irritating nephew of mine. shut up. Always has to comment on everything. He's a smug little so-and-so.
That's kind of fun, though.
More accurately, I'm currently a smug little so-and-so.
Got a plan of attack?
I'm going to start on the variants and move on to the consumer stuff once he's on the ropes.
Oh, jeez.
Have the button pressed, Adrian.
Not if he chooses not to. The only one who can stop the experiment is Magnus.
Very interesting.
What will we fill the rest of the schedule with? Cute.
I did. I did.
He'll think of
Oh, wow.
something he's nothing if not creative.
Yes, I am.
When you hire
Cute.
That's cute. That's cute.
you know what you're getting.
Clearly wrong.
Watch the center property. It talked a bit before the back to playing that. It has been a bit. So I think we'll probably like flip through that and probably Spice Life 3 and then more the Left Shade Portal Storm. Not yet.
Written on it. Oh, and there's my face.
You are dreadful at sarcasm.
But excellent at journalism.
That's probably do though.
Cute.
That's it. That's it.
Keep it smart, everyone.
In 5, 4, 3.
Good evening.
Cute.
Tonight on Panel
That's
1,
it.
we'll be dedicating most of the schedule to an innovative experiment. Dr. Charles Magnus and his sagacious collective claim their Euphoria device, this contraption you see right here, will make all of us more...
Oh, so there was, they fancy it on camera 1 there, so very fun.
Tonight, with the help of you, our discerning viewers, we are all going to find out.
So I'm trying to go for 2. Oh man, I don't want to do that actually. Don't believe it.
Experimental harmonic science.
That's about
I'm the trash man.
Yes, that's true.
When I watch this, Joe.
Smart woman.
5 degrees, 2 homicides.
I know, I interviewed her lawyer.
Don't be stupid.
I forget. You think this is normal?
You're a strange man, Colin.
Say that, Mr. Blimey.
Good evening. Nice to meet
She said not to talk to him, remember?
Who?
The scary lady.
All ladies are scary to you.
10 seconds.
Not true. Not true.
Speak to guests before interviews because it
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In just a few minutes, this singular machine will be activated, marking the inaugural investigation into emotional resonance. But before we switch it on, let's dig our teeth in.
Yeah.
Dr. Charles Magnus, you are the head of the self-styled Happiness Collective and the inventor of this fascinating emitter.
Yes, that's correct. Good evening. And this is my assistant.
Chester Mims, 24. It says here that your favorite numbers are 5 minus 800 and the square root of minus 1.
Yes, that's...
So -795 then? It's probably a little bit thick though, I think.
Correctly, gentlemen, and I should imagine that I do. Your device's frequency should...
God. Okay. Yeah, I thought this one shouldn't take too long. We can probably get back to what we're doing with this. So, yeah, we'll see. Because I've been kind of curious to see what this one's kind of about. Because I mean, we know like we don't have we don't have like Jeremy and everybody around here, but I guess it seems kind of promising. But who knows? Really knows for sure. See what happens. Ah, God, sorry. Yeah, I think we'll say a bit different forward to just the chance to be back to my 3D model, because at least with that I can like move around and not have to worry about like the pay attention to the screen the whole time. Yeah, I'm still really kind of think about what I want to do for like next week though. So for what I think first half to actually like schedule because I kind of don't want to deal with trying to put my schedule together. That I realize, oh hey, I'm kind of working on one of the days I'm streaming, so I have to move things around and all that. So at the time thinking, I'm kind of hoping that at least I'll be able to figure that out tomorrow and just go from there. Stay flat, don't worry about doing a stream tomorrow, so that's good. But who knows? Oh man. But honestly, it's been a pretty nice kind of fun time though. I was kind of appreciate that. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. Let's get on with it.
Raise the vibrational state of all conscious life until we attain a frequency that your experiments have demonstrated represents happiness.
Yes, that's right.
That's the theorized outcome.
That's the idea with that thing.
Of course, it's not just felicitousness, is it? No. Other
You would think that was
frequencies can also be targeted by the same technology.
Well, yes, theoretically, but why would you want to do that?
Maybe that's a question for someone else?
Or it could be, though.
An ethicist.
Mr. Mims, this device is rather large and cumbersome, and what we see here is only part of it, I believe, as the relay has had to be hardwired into the power conduits in our broadcast room. Am I correct?
That's great expense.
Well,
Yeah, it's been a lot of things.
First iteration. Let's not forget that the earliest computers required huge rooms to house them. And over time, they've become able to fit on just a moderately large desk. We'd imagine that in the future, further iterations would be much more portable and personal use.
He's so first of all of them doing these hard, man.
People can choose to alter their emotions whenever they want and whatever they want to feel.
Domestic devices? Emanating on a room-sized scale?
It'll never happen. Pish posh.
Eventually portable, perhaps even pocket-sized. I mean, just imagine the possibilities.
Yes, I am. I'm thinking of the possibility of inviting a female guest back to my emotionally controlled room and setting my home device to induce lust in her.
Get him, Adrian.
Of the rebellious teenager who takes his to school set for anger.
That's
The
definitely
officers
not right.
set for fear. Compliance.
That's what the bets of quite a bit.
In their right mind want to do that.
Why does humanity do any of its evil?
Again,
Oh, Christ, sorry I'm late. Fucking day to school.
It was your policy, Henry.
I know, but I fucking...
Whilst I respect your line of questioning, Adrian, I have to confess, well, I'm feeling somewhat ambushed.
Confession will have to wait, Dr. Magnus, because I'm going live now to Advance Headquarters to speak to the nominal leaders of our fragile coalition government. Are you receiving me, Prime Ministers?
Loud and clear, Adrian. What an exciting evening. When we formed a coalition, one of the first pieces of common ground we planted our mutual flags on was the importance of supporting...
I just thought it was they should have changed like him though. But Julie's still there.
What's the point in all that superior education we're providing if there's no jobs at the other end of it?
That's a pretty idea of a thing.
His team impressed us with the simple, well-intentioned nature of their project. Everyone happier. How could we not fund that?
But it's just hit the idea though, but still.
Basic requirements of a government.
And all this experimental technology was funded by the government?
Well, yes. I mean, we've invested record sums in funding the science and the...
So I assume you own the resultant technology?
Yeah, that's probably the idea.
Not us, Adrian. The public own this incredible technology. It was, after all, their taxes that paid for it.
The public don't have the capacity to alter the device, do they? Or to make other devices?
Well, what sort of other devices?
That's an excellent question. Let's chew on it for a while.
Sure.
1518, the residents of the city of Strosnov in southern Sconce experienced what was known as the dancing plague.
Fascinating.
Ooh.
People began
Kind of fucked up thing.
continuously dancing, and they didn't stop for days. It was infectious. More and more people joined in. They literally danced themselves to death.
You're making that
That's
up.
a fun time, I think.
He's making that up.
You can look it up in an encyclopedia after the show, Prime Minister. I'm suggesting that
Yeah,
if one
okay.
analyzes this device sufficiently...
Okay, with the Prime Minister, yes.
What, make the enemy dance themselves to death?
Hmm.
Well, that's hardly an effective military strategy, Adrian.
Or with
Or it would take a while, I think.
adjustments, surely it could send an enemy encampment mad with rage or suicidal with despair.
We have no such plans, nor would Dr. Magnus and his team sanction such a use.
Think of it. At the flick of a switch, demonstrators are calmed, protesters pacified.
We would never use such a device on the general population.
I kind of thought that, but we'll try that.
In a society where this technology is commonplace, how would a citizen know whether the emotions they were feeling from minute to minute were even their own?
Yeah, where's your science now, bitch?
Wow. That did what the message was that thing, though.
As always, Adrian, but tonight is about an attempt to make people happier. And, well, we're here just to wish you all the very best of luck.
Back to you in the studio.
The Prime Minister's there.
Pricks.
And of course, without the funding that you receive...
We'd still be making mice grin a bit.
If I might say something.
Of course, Doctor. This program thrives on the free exchange of ideas.
I have a colleague who works in one of the more esoteric departments in the collective, and...
Clearly wrong. Stand by.
Oh, you know, Dr. Magnus, Professor...
Yeah, that professor, that's good.
Anyway, this unnamed professor and
Ooh, okay.
pure coincidence discussing the dancing plague of 1518, and she reliably assures me that the Blissgate circuitry will negate any concerns about such an eventuality.
But that is untested.
I can assure you that the T-tests are absolutely magnificent to behold, and besides, if we discovered any negative effects, we could simply turn the device off. It's not permanent, Adrian.
I kind of doubt to be the case now, but still, no, that's...
You know, Mr. Blimey, I always thought that you were a man of intellect, a ruthless campaigner of...
It was that out of it. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I am all of those things.
No, you're not. You're a grumpy old man who can't see the good in anything.
Manners, Chester.
I'm really sorry, Dr. Magnus, but I'm really quite upset.
Well, I can see that. You're practically apoplectic.
Yes, I am.
Except that you be a little mean about that. Wow.
All you want is a little bit of happiness for a short amount of time. And you're a good man, Dr. Magnus. I know that. And if she can't give it to you, then I'll give it to you instead.
Oh.
But is the human animal responsible enough for this type of technology? Do we have the
shut up, Adrian!
Okay, so this week we take something though with that. Let's do something.
Well, you got the honorific, which means we're done here, I think. Shame. It's been a pleasure to be in such a well-rounded body. Guess this is goodbye. You seem lovely, if a bit scruffy. If you need me, you know where I am.
But I think that would be for next time. This I think is the case. I'm hoping that I don't worry about the eventual checkpoint though. You know, I think we'll make sure to just put you somewhere else. Put you there. I'll put you on here. We'll say that don't just push something else. That should hopefully trigger something new. Hopefully they'll checkpoint. So we'll see what happens. The more adventure try to stop and get back to it later, and probably just didn't end up doing the start of this entire thing. I've been thinking about while I was watching this. I was thinking like I do kind of want to do more of this. I want to see if we can actually like finish this thing off. Because I'm thinking because next Wednesday my plan is to do some more Red Dead. And I'm thinking probably like the week after, or the Wednesday after, probably that. I think I might probably do like more of this and then that. Okay, I should cover that. Let's check this. You would think. Yeah, I was thinking like the Wednesday after next we'll probably do like we'll probably finish this off and then we'll probably do maybe Adventure 2 probably. I think it's probably the plan. There we go. Okay. Back to that. But yes, but that's kind of a fun time. I definitely enjoyed that.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson.
Alright, so let's put that. Let's put some music on. So I can do the tier list real quick. Come on, do something good. Come on. It's taking a bit for that, but this seems kind of promising though, who knows. Okay, so let's do some of this, why not? Okay. Alright, let's pull up this. No way. You're right there. Yeah, that was at the most classic percent of music. I always love that. There we go. Oh wow. Interesting. Okay. Xbox exclusive games. Ooh, that's too many. Yeah, I don't want to be there forever. Yeah. I thought it was one thing last week. Was that a hiccup? I passed 900 last week. Turned out a bit there. Yeah, I passed 900 last week, but I'm still working my way towards 1,000. Let's see, I have 86 left. Yeah, but about 86 left, and 86 more follows. That will hit 1K. Yes, I still need to. I still need to schedule the 900 stream. Actually, I just still need to talk to people with that. Oh, but I figure it out tomorrow. I should have maybe have something ready planned for maybe for next week. I don't know. See what it does. Okay, let's see. Let's just do. Let's do Xbox One. Let's do that. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot. Okay. Ashen. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, I think I just noticed that like Ashen just came out on Game Pass. Oh, we're doing a tier list of Xbox exclusive games. I decided to use this one for just Xbox One games because if I do like all Xbox games, we're going to be here for a while, so I want to do it quickly so we can end off. But yeah, yeah. Ashen, I saw that popped up on Game Pass recently, but I haven't really played it. So it's gonna be actually. I think we need this many. These were last year, maybe. Yeah, let's get rid of ENF. We don't need those. Go away, please. Crackdown 3, I didn't mind. I'm not a huge fan of it. We'll put you on C. Cuphead, I didn't really play much. Plus, there's also the fact that it's it's kind of a hard game, so. But I think with the the quality of the graphics and all that, the whole vibe of it, we'll put you on A. Dead Rising 3, I did not mind. Yeah, I did have a 200 Dead Rising 3. I did actually play that game. Like the windows and everything. It must have been like still. Oh yeah, it was first modified back in 2019, so it must be like before it came out on other systems. Must have been that. Yeah, Dead Rising 3 would be an A. Forza Horizon 3. I liked Forza Horizon 3. I wouldn't call it Game of the candidate, so that could also be A. So we'll put you there. Forza 7. Forza 7, I'm not a big fan of. Although I think the she was being this one time. I mean, fair. Yeah, the Forza 7 wasn't like the biggest fan of, but I did really like the quality of like the cars and all that. Forza 3 is super fun. I have Forza 3 on Steam and Xbox that had it up for like really cheap, like $5 I think it was. I got it on both copies for some reason, but so what should it be? Gears 4. Yeah, Gears 4 is an A. Yeah, those I mean it was a nice bit of change base ever since like Gears 3 and all that, but kind of not like the biggest fan of it, but something. Gears 4 Ultimate Edition, I like that, so that's also an A. Halo 5. Yeah. Halo 5 I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, I appreciate what it is, but I think it would probably still be a B. Halo Wars 2, I'm not a. I never really liked RTSs, to be honest. But Jurassic 4 is the Bulmer series. Yeah, that's true. Halo Wars 2, I'm not a big fan of RTSs, so that's a C. Killer Instinct. I did make an attempt at trying to play that, but I could never get that down. So I'm gonna give that a C2. Hidden Master Collection. I like that one. That one definitely gets this A. Or the Blind Forest. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, that almost gets an A. Hazard Dust never replayed. I put maybe about 15 minutes of it or so. So that would be a B. Quantum Break. Oh, yeah, Quantum Break. Gotcha. Yeah, Quantum Break is definitely a fun game. I like that one. So it's really good. I think it definitely should check. If you haven't played Quantum Break, you definitely should play because it's like the third-person shooter with time powers, but there's also like a actual TV show. Like between every chapter, you get to watch like an entire episode of a TV show. So it's actually pretty interesting. And there's that. Replay, yeah, definitely game of the year. Raycore, yeah, Raycore I enjoyed. As far as something like that, the Christmas, really, that's interesting. Weird. Huh. Yeah, Raycore I definitely enjoyed when I played it, but I haven't really touched it in a while, because it's been on my Xbox for a while too, so that one also gets an A. Rise out of Rome. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird with Rise as I've seen like a bunch of people playing on YouTube and all that, but I haven't really. I've played like a decent amount of it. I think that's like most of the achievements for that game, but I think there's like a lot of. I think it's like a lot of well, like the multiplayer achievements and stuff like that. I haven't really bothered going for, so that one would probably get it with B. Sea of Thieves. I'm not a huge fan of that one. I tried it once with some friends, but like after that I was like not really super interested in like trying it again. So that one gets a C. Standard to get 2. It's pretty okay. It's not super okay, so that gets B as well. Super Lucky's Tale. That game I appreciate. Is I know that we that I actually did stream that like this Christmas before last, I believe. I think that was when I had a stream. Here's a oof, yeah, definitely. As I know I streamed the remake of that game, the new Super Lucky's Tale, for like the Christmas Eve 2022, I believe it was. As I know Christmas was like Komorebi. Last year was the Komorebi, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I'm judging this by a new Super Lucky's Tale, and it's a pretty solid platformer. Not too much to it, but it's still fun. So yeah, I think it gets an A. Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, I like that one too. So that one also gets an A. And Titanfall I never played. As I'm Titanfall 1. I never really touched Titanfall 1 because it's one of those games where it's pretty much like all just multiplayer stuff and no single player stuff. Which is why I kind of appreciate the fact that like Titanfall 2 had a campaign of its own, which is like a lot of fun. Definitely check it out if you haven't. The Titanfall 1, yeah, gets a D automatically. Even though the basis of this was pretty fun. I kind of like that one. But yeah, Titanfall 1 gets a D just because. But yeah, that is the Xbox exclusives, quote unquote, tier list. So I'll take care of that. Boom. There are those. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. But it was a fun night. Yeah, so I'm definitely planning on doing definitely want to do more of the DLC soon. So those seconds we're probably going to be like the Wednesday after next ish, depending on how my work schedule goes. Because I think that might be like the week of Thanksgiving or the day before maybe. Well, we'll see what happens once what comes up. Because I'm pretty sure I should be free. I should be free on Thursday. Because I've heard that apparently every time you have a Thanksgiving at my house, so it won't like go anywhere, which is good. So it's like that. But yeah, that's fun. So yeah, let's find somebody right here. See what we got. See who is still going. Alright. So who is still doing? Your chat. Not doing that. Like I was tempted, but the real estate is VR chat's not worth it for me. I think I might go for somebody new again, probably. So it seems, yeah, it's no problem. Who knows? We'll see what goes on. Yeah. Jackbox, yeah. Oh, thank you for popping those. I will copy that for me. Actually, let's see if anybody else is playing. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but we'll give it a shot. See if anyone's playing that for broadcast. Probably just me. Yeah, just me. Not surprised. Okay. Let me see. Sorry, I think I'm debating right now. Probably shouldn't be too bad though, but you know, we'll see how it kind of goes. Not so much them. I would love to see that though. I mean, if you're willing to you know, pop it into the Discord, that'd be pretty awesome. I don't mind seeing that around. All right, let's do. Okay, so might be some of the video for that. So let's try.
Cute.
Not cute. We'll try rating this new person, Eveli Alpaca. You're cute. Because they're playing a game called Voices of the Void. I've heard of that, but I never really played myself. But it'd be fun to check out though. But anyway, thanks for hanging out.
Cute.
Not cute. Thanks for hanging out. I do super appreciate it as always. Yeah, we'll as I said, we'll be back on Saturday. We're gonna be you know, playing some Bioshock 2. We're gonna see how much further we can get in there because it's been a few weeks, so it's probably gonna be like rusty. It's be rusty with what's going on with that game, but it'll be fun. Looking forward to it. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys then. Bye bye. Have a good night. Bye.